Oh well, they be alright.
We was sitting back here.
We having a good little conversation about the
Yes.
curry. Yes. Oh well, they be alright.
Right.
Y'all
I
just
guess
had
that
some
was
good little 3 minutes.
right. That was our own little conversation.
Sidebar.
Sidebar Saturday.
Yep. Hey, that was cool. That was
Crying.
cool.
I gotta see. I'm still trying to get used to it. Ashton,
Hey, Ashton.
Ashton, get that money on the road.
Even though I was
Cause
gonna cut your ass out last night, I still
listen,
love you.
y'all better not be letting no men get up on here coming after Lily like that. I'm not.
Listen. Cause my whole thing is, I know they come up here and they be trolling this shit, and we be talking our shit back. But it's levels, and a certain point, like nigga, yeah, you gotta get dropped. You gotta shut the fuck up, mute the mic or something, because we gang. We not no fucking visitors, or you know what I'm saying. Like protect the fucking gang. So I was real upset at Ashton because he was the only one up here that could have dropped his ass and he ain't drop his bitch ass.
But you know what? I think I've had moments like that. But you know what it is with Ashton? I think it's like he know you can hold your own, so he like,
Yeah,
I go ahead, get in his ass, and he gonna stay up there. Cause I can't remember. I think it was Daryl. What the fuck?
yeah. When y'all got into it,
Yes, you see how he didn't drop him. I didn't get mad at Ashton because yeah, y'all gonna listen to me eat him straight the fuck up and spit him out, and then look, he ended up apologizing. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Nah, I really don't be trying to go there. I really don't try to be that person. I be chilling. I really do. But every now and again, I be having to pop out and show
Yeah.
niggas.
Hmm.
But it's cool. It's cool. Fuck muting him. His ass ain't coming up here. I told you I'm gonna bring him up here just to drop his ass. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring him up here just to drop his ass.
I'm crying. Leave him alone.
Cause
Let him come up here the next time.
how you gonna come on another nigga panel talking about yourself? Like some sassy ass shit be going on this panel for real,
You
and I
never
don't like
noticed a
it.
lot of sassy people come up here?
Yeah, and I don't even like to use that word because they hate that word,
They
and
hate that word with a
it, but they
passion.
definitely come up here doing the sassy shit.
Hmm.
The fuck, we about to start checking that shit.
That's why I appreciate when people understand. Like, I'm gonna say what I have to say now. If you feel the way, you just gonna have to feel it.
Right.
It's like everybody's having a baby. All I keep seeing on my timeline is baby shower photos. What's going on here?
Yeah, I've seen a couple too.
I'm not even going to nobody's baby shower just cause like
You don't
I
want the
think I just
energy.
posted on Facebook like my page is only for hoes. If you in a relationship, baby showers, weddings, I don't want to see it unless you my family and send it to me
Okay,
directly.
unfriendly right now, immediately.
Unhand me, you peasant.
Okay, shit.
For
That
real.
that should be funny though. Niggas would be in your DM trying to go smack, and then next thing you know, they popping out with a newborn. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Where's
Oh
your baby
shit. I'm
mama?
posting shit up here that I'm not so supposed. Hold on. I'm just pressing shit. That's why I don't like being on this internet. Like,
I
why
wish we
can't I
could
be on
get
the app?
Ashton music playing in the background.
Yes, he tried to teach me how to do it. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I think I know how to do it. Let me put this up. No, that's just a picture. Hold on. No, I don't think he's gonna have to teach me. I ain't gonna front. Media assets,
Yeah,
no.
I see that.
Oh, Lily, leave me alone. You on the other side. You better do something.
I know. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold up. Hold up.
Cause you should have been like, hey, I like that.
You hear it?
Okay, my girl Lily got it.
Period. Hold on, I'm gonna play this for Ashton. This for Ashton.
What you gonna play?
Bring your ass up here, Ashton.
Get
Oh, you
tucked
done
under the
fucked up and let
40.
us get the controls. Oh man.
For real. He thought he was doing something good. I feel like Scrooge McDuck with his gold.
Hey yo, yo.
I'm weak. I was looking. I was
What's
looking at
next?
some things.
I came
And
up with
I
that
wanted
whole
to
list.
touch on this because I've been having this problem with a friend. It says, sis, that ain't your man. How do you tell a friend that somebody's not her man? I've been having a problem with this. I'm not gonna hold you because I've had a friend who recently took a nigga away. I have a friend that went away with a nigga to Vegas for his birthday. Yeah, right. And she ended up putting up some money. Now I was, huh? I felt some type of way about it because she's a single mom with 3 kids,
Right.
and this man, like, they went out to eat. Um, she went into the place, and she like, you coming in? He said, nah, I'm on the phone. So she calls me and she's like, yo, could you believe he did that? I said, yeah, I could, because you allowed it. Now y'all went to go pick up some food, but you only went in. So I said, you only going to get yourself some food? She was like, no, I got him some food. I said, oh really? So I said, did you pay for it? Did he pay for it? She said, I paid for it. So I kind of was like, what? Like, that's okay, whatever. So I let
Yeah.
that brush off. Then she calls me the next time. She's telling me that she lost the key to her car. Now she has to get a locksmith to open her car or whatever. Get her a new key, $500. So I'm thinking she's all alone. So I'm not even sweating it. And then I hear him in the background like, yo, they outside. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, girl, not you calling my phone crying and whining about losing your key that you got to pay $500, but you right next to a nigga. Why you not whining to him?
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just here. Girl, and then they went on a trip, right? Like I said, she's a single mom with 3 kids. She doesn't have a village, so she don't have people to watch her kids. So she goes to Vegas, drops off her kids. She goes to Vegas from Thursday to Monday. First of all, how are you going to Vegas from Thursday to Monday and you don't have nobody to watch your kids?
Right.
That's number one. Number two, your kids have school. Well, one of them have school. So now your child missed out. She dropped the kids off to whoever. They started bugging. So I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, like, are you okay? Like, mentally? Because what type of man that knows you have kids tells you, hey, drop the kids off earlier than whatever, and then we're gonna vibe out for the week when we leave on Thursday to And why are you leaving from Thursday to Monday? Why don't you
Right.
leave from Thursday to Sunday? So I be having so many reservations, and I be not wanting to speak about it because I hate when people feel like, oh, she's a hater or something like that, you know? And I'm not a
Yeah.
hater. I don't give a fuck. But girl, what is you
Yeah,
doing?
that's your friend. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. She missing all the red flags
Yeah, no, she
because
knows the red flags. Lily, she don't say nothing now. Mind you, I know this boy because he's like a little nigga to me. So I'm like, oh hey little baby, that's how I consider the young men. So then he asks her, he goes, does she have a BBL? I'm like, wait, what? I said, what was your response to that? She was like, I just looked at him. I said, why wouldn't you fucking check him on wondering if you're fucking, because she's like a little sister to me. If I have a BBL, that's weird as fuck. And every
right.
time I'm around her, he's always complaining. I'm like, and mind you, one day she rolling up. I'm happy she rolling up because I don't like rolling my own blunts. I'm gonna be honest.
Hmm.
I'm somebody, I don't want to roll my own blunts. I'll bring everything to the table. You just gotta roll it. He
Right.
goes, oh, I know she happy you rolled up because you always rolling up, bitch. She rolling up my motherfucking weed. Of course I'm
Yo.
happy.
Yo, yeah, he's a.
Mind your motherfucking
I
business.
don't like niggas like that because he low key like you. He don't
Mm-hmm.
like her. He's using her, and she seems to just be pressed for a nigga because he's giving her some
Yes.
attention.
That's what I
And
was assuming.
with that type of situation, that's a sticky situation. I've come to learn that you can't really say nothing without it being something. You
Right,
know what I'm
without it being a
saying?
problem.
Yeah. Because not only is she going to feel some type of way towards you, but now she's going to either 9 times out of 10 take it back to him. You know what I'm saying? So then he's going to put all that shit in her head and put some more shit in her head. And now it's going to be an issue between y'all friendship.
I think
So,
he did because she's been back from Vegas and I've heard from her once. And that's it. Like she's been looking at my story, but usually in the morning time she'll call me like, "Hey, I'm about to pull up on before like the day gets active." And
hmm,
I haven't heard from her, so I'm just like, "Damn, like did he make you feel some type of way?" Because when you're around me, I don't talk about nobody's relationship. I let people come to me and talk about their relationship.
right.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. And if you don't like it, then stop talking to me about it. It's
As you
that
should,
simple.
right? Because that's what real friends do. I don't know with that situation. That friendship might be a burnout just until she get away from that nigga. Because, like you said, you don't know what the fuck is being said on the back end, what transpired. You know what I'm saying over the
Mm-hmm.
weekend. Especially like you said, she calling you crying about a $500 key, and this nigga standing right there. What the fuck?
And that's my thing. As my friends, I'm sorry if I'm busting my pussy open with somebody. I'm gonna figure out my end. But if you're with me, hey, you think you can help me out? Listen, I'm not the type of person. I hate asking for shit.
Yeah,
I
I do
hate
too.
I've never dated a guy where I had to ask. Like we'll
Mm-hmm.
probably be talking at night about some shit, and I'll just be honestly just being open to him, telling him what's going on in my personal life, and he'll be like, "Yo, I got you. Don't worry. Like you straight."
Yep.
And I'm the same way. Like I don't. I'm a single woman of four. I'm not a single mom because my children have fathers. They have,
Yeah.
the first two got one dad, the second two got another dad. But the second dad, he plays parts in both lives. So
Okay.
I don't look for no stepdad. I don't really want
Right.
no. I be getting uncomfortable sometimes when the man asks about my kids because I'm like, what if I don't talk to you tomorrow? Now I done told you all this information about my
And
kids.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way because, like you say, my kids have their father. Like, so I'm not looking for a stepdaddy, nigga. I'm looking for the daddy, nigga. So,
Mm-hmm.
so if, like
Mm-hmm.
you say, if I'm talking to you and I'm just letting you asking me what's up, what's going on, I'm giving you, just a rundown. I'm not expecting you to do anything, but like you say, if I'm busting a pussy open or we fucking with each other, so yeah, I'm kind of expecting you to just, do what you can. It don't necessarily always mean, giving me money. You might just send a nigga to come and fix some shit for me and y'all took care of
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? On the back end. He might owe you a favor or whatever. You know what I mean? So just little stuff like that, plays a major part.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think she sound like she just want the attention. She just need a man around because if she sees the red flags and she knows the red flags, but she not leaving that nigga alone, then that's an insecurity within herself. She got to work on it. Can't nobody save her but her.
That's how I feel for real. Like I thought I was bugging, but I know I wasn't because I'm really the good friend. Like I'll sit here and listen. I'll give you advice, but I'm not the friend. If that nigga cheated on you 30 different times, I'm not gonna be like, oh girl, leave him. Stay with him, girl. If that's what makes you happy, stay with him. Cause I don't want nobody to ever think I'm being a hater or don't want to see you happy. Cause I'm not gonna
Right.
lie. I'm single. I live a very single lifestyle. Am I fucking every nigga? No. Am I fucking a nigga? No. Because I'm so goddamn picky. I don't know what it is. It might just turn
Man.
me off. And I
The
don't want you touching me.
listen, you can say something and I get the ick and yeah,
Oh.
instantly, yeah, you'll never touch me. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm like, I think I've been single so long that I'm so strict and into my boundaries. Like, yeah, I might just be a cat lady, but not instead of
No,
cats.
no,
It
I
might
don't want
just
to
be
be.
dogs. It'll be dogs instead of cats.
I don't want to be like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a hopeless romantic, but I've
Yeah.
been like, I got out of a relationship last year around my birthday. So I've been single for a good year. And I like being single because I don't have to deal with the stress of
Mm-hmm.
insecure men, like, or a man like running me down. Like, I ain't gonna front.
Yes.
I had like a little situation, but I'll be somewhere. He be like, "Where you at? Who you with? Let me see." Oh, bitch, ho, what? Why the fuck? No, please don't do that. Please, like, if I'm not dating the next person I date, I feel like I should be dating to look for something more. Like, I don't want to just be dating to call you my man and you be calling me your woman. No, I want to date because I got things that I want to do in the future with somebody. Like, I
Right.
want
With
to be gearing
purpose.
towards, yeah, a purpose. I don't, bitch, don't be in my motherfucking face constantly asking me where you at, what you doing, who you with. Put that pussy on
Right.
ride for a
Not
thousand
making no
dollars.
plans. Right.
Let me see
Right.
you play with it.
You ain't got no plans. We ain't making no moves. Like, you just in the fucking way. I hate an in the way ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
And
in
I
the way
say
ass nigga
motherfucker
ain't no
because
nigga for me.
men and women can be in the way.
Nah, they can. They really can. And let me tell you something. Once I feel like you're an energy consumer, sucker, any of that, I
Yes,
get the
I
fuck
hate
on.
energy vampires. Yes, you gotta get the
Yes.
fuck away from me.
Oh, trust I do. I'm not playing with nobody at all.
Oh, H&M in the comments.
Oh, hey, Hustler. I don't know why I call him that. How the fuck did I put Hustler and Muscular together? But I did. Who's Akron Slim? I never seen that person.
I never seen them either, but shout out to them. Hey,
Right. Hey.
thanks for
Also,
tuning
you know
in.
what's so crazy? I was talking to my guy friend, and he lives in Vegas. He's originally from Chicago. But I was looking to today, and we were talking about something, and he told me shut up. I said, "Who is you talking to?" I said, "Don't be telling me to shut up." He said, "You know what? This the problem now. You done met too many sassy ass niggas." And I like one thing about him, he's a man. Like he's
Hmm.
a grown man. Like
You,
when I
you
talk
know
to
that
him,
big dog energy.
right? Like when I talk to him, I know. So he was explaining to me, like, listen, I ain't gonna front. You fucked with a lot of niggas that accepted a lot of shit. He said, but a woman is gonna respect her man when he says shut up. Because certain I said, wait, what? So he had to really break it down to me. And he broke it down to me. And I'm not gonna lie, these days a lot of men get upset because women be like, men are the new bitches. But
Yeah,
he said it, and I said, I know I'm not fucking crazy because he's a man. He don't play none of that disrespectful shit. You're not gonna talk to him any kind of way. You ain't even gonna come
right.
out your
None of
face.
that slick
But
shit.
he's
Yeah,
also a sole provider, and he's like a get up, let me go work, and you take care of the motherfucking house and these kids, and make sure my accounts is looking right. That's the type of
right.
man he is. So he was explaining what a real man is, and it just broke down to like these men these days are just sassy as fuck. He said they the new
Hmm.
bitches, and I
They are.
respected him saying it. And I wish he could get on here too because a lot of men probably would shut the fuck up
Man,
if they
I'm
hear
telling
how he
you.
broke it down.
Hmm. Hmm.
For
That's why I
real.
be teeing up on their ass, and I'm like, I'm not a man. I gotta calm down, but somebody gotta do it.
Nah,
We
for
not
real.
telling these men or these women they losers. We not putting them in their place. So,
Right.
hey,
That's the problem.
yeah,
But hey, it is what it is. But a real man confirmed that these men today are the new bitches.
yeah, they are.
They the one wearing the thongs.
Hmm. And I don't know, like uh, a real man don't even have to say he a real man. It's just in the energy. Like
Yes.
you see it in the energy with the different dudes that come up here on the panel. Like just
Yeah.
in how they interact with us. Like even if they say some little slick little, little commentary or whatever, because we be up here talking shit, everybody. But
Mm-hmm.
it's in a way that they deliver it. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't do that or say that because one nigga could say something and not get too much pushback or get a little kiki jokey joke with, and then another nigga say the same shit and he'll get cussed the fuck out.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you just know a real man. Like, and I notice
Yeah,
it, and I'm not gonna throw out names, but it's been people up here, and these men would try to come up here and say some shit, but they know who
yeah.
to
Who
talk
to
to and
say
know
it to?
who not
Yeah,
to say it
yeah.
to.
Yep, yep.
And I've seen it, and I just was, and I wouldn't be even on the panel. I'd just be watching, tuning in, and I'd be like, "Look at this motherfucker!" But you'll pop shit to a motherfucking lady, but you won't
Real
pop
quick.
shit to that man because you got that
Yep,
alpha energy real quick.
yep.
You know what the
Shout
fuck
out to
going
all the
on?
real niggas that be up on the panel.
Yes, shout out to all the real niggas. I ain't gonna front Wody one of them, cause
Yeah,
Wody, that's
Wardy
wait, where
definitely
Wody
one of them.
been?
Wardy definitely one. Where
Has
you been
Wody
at,
been up
Wardy?
here?
No, I ain't seen Wardy.
I hope everything's okay at home with him and his family and his mom.
Yeah.
Um,
Look at this
cause
messy motherfucker.
you know, it's you, Ashton. Was like, nah, I'm
Like
lying. It
don't
ain't you,
don't don't make his head bigger than what it is. We're gonna have to
right?
pop the balloon later.
They don't fuck with Ashton because they know he got some ladies up here that's coming behind him. So I think they be trying to leave Ashton alone.
Big brr.
Right. Okay. Yo, yes. Oh my God. You should have been here. I remember when Logic first came on here, I thought he was so annoying because he was, I guess he had a night out and he was everywhere outside. Then he was talking to some big bitches.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Oh
I
shit.
did not know he had us on a car. So I was like, don't nobody care about them big bitches. He was like, oh my God, let me go back in the car. I think Ashton got his little clip on here too when he was out and he had that guy say big brr.
Oh yeah, the white dude. That's my shit.
Yes, that's when
Hold
it
up.
happened. Yep, that was the
Let me
night.
let me see if I can find it. Ashton got so much shit. No one. Hey Ashton,
I
you
feel
the
like we in
man.
his business and stuff.
I
Like
know, right?
we gotta look more into. Can we see his private messages on here?
Right. We got his diary and shit.
Yeah, Shiesty.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Shiesty Avengers. Yeah. So Shiesty Avengers stand up. Big Bird. My dog.
I'm crying. That's it. That's it though. Let's see what.
Yo, Logic funny as hell. He be outside talking to the people. He be what is it? Guten Morgen, whatever the fuck.
For real.
Oh, damn morning.
Nah, that ass.
Yo.
I'm about to text him, see what he doing. It's 2 o'clock in the morning over there.
Oh, he sleep on his stomach.
It's the motherfucker. Let me tell you something. I'm tired of him because it's 2 in the morning on the weekend.
Listen, Logic said he got to study for pre-cal.
Yeah, my boy be in school. I can't stay away. My girl Ann. I miss Ann.
I do too.
I'm gonna text her and tell her I miss your voice.
Yes. Send me a voice message, Ann.
For real. I just want her to say hi, Cuban. She's
That's my
still in the
dog. That's
she's
my
still in the
dog.
DR.
That's my dog.
I haven't seen Be Love up here either. Have you?
Uh, I think that was up here probably like 2 or 3 shows ago.
Damn,
I
you
think she
think that?
actually came on the panel. Um,
Wait, damn. Do we gotta do the intro
intro.
first?
Oh, damn, we missed it.
It's all right, y'all. Hi,
Wait,
guys.
I'm about to drop you and do the intro.
Go ahead, drop her and then come back in.
Okay, hold on, Hold on. Where the intros?
We
Oh
gotta
shit.
pick better intros for real because
Yeah.
it's
Hold on.
everybody lay down. It says everybody lay down.
Where the fuck is that under?
It's under the person I don't like.
Under video clips.
Yeah, in the video clips, media assets, you gotta go all the way down to before you about to leave off of the video clips. Wait, what the fuck? Where the fuck did I go? Hold on.
I'm like these bitches.
Yeah, it's video clips, and then no, that what the fuck was that? Hold on, wait. I think I could play it. Hold on. Did you find it yet?
No, wait. No. You
All right.
played
I just seen it. Where the fuck is it at?
all these joints say,
It's 22 seconds. I just seen that shit.
oh, we fucking up. Ashton,
Wait.
that should be like the first one. Got it. Hold on. This for M. This for M. Fuck it.
And you boo thing. Hope it'll give you some free time while I'm spending all the money. You hear me? You ready or you need a little minute? Okay, holiday. I like the octopus tacos with the yao ming sauce. And me and my friend want a bottle of 42. Damn, ho. Why you?
Y'all ain't right. What's up, y'all?
Hi, M. Oh,
How are
damn. And
you?
now I see it, Cuban.
Do you have enough charge?
How was your day, M?
It was all right. It was a little long. I was traveling in this nasty ass weather. Like I
Yeah,
was
it's been
moving
real
I don't
around.
gloomy out
know.
here, too.
All right, so you want to
Yeah,
leave now?
it was raining up here. Cuban, mute your phone. Yeah, she just okay. She just did it. How you feeling though, Lily?
I'm good. I've been trying to get some sleep. I ain't getting no sleep. I ain't
Girl,
no
let me
good this
tell you
week.
something. Let me goddamn tell you something. Like these goddamn kids don't let you sleep. They don't let you rest.
You don't
Mm-mm.
need to sleep.
Nothing.
Wake the fuck up.
Get out of here. You
Where's
crazy as
Hefe? I
hell.
don't even care about you. Where's my baby at? I've been
He
feeling a little.
is he just went out the room to go check on Ellie and I ain't cooking tonight. I'm gonna cook tomorrow though, but
Give him a kiss for me. I think I've been going through withdrawals. Only about him though. Everybody else is chopped
mm,
liver.
Oh,
heard you, sis.
damn.
Heard you. That's okay. Should be calling my phone just to be like, hey, cause what you doing? And I'm not gonna fucking answer.
Don't tell them.
Hi, Ashton.
Listen, if y'all meet
Yeah,
Hefe, y'all would understand why he's really the program.
yeah, whatever. Because that's why I said she just talking out her ass right now because it's just something to do. But
I love him too, y'all. Don't get it
please,
twisted.
she be harassing me. I be at work. She be like,
Sure
oh, cause
do.
you at work. I be like,
Yeah,
yeah. She be like, oh, okay, but let me tell you, cause.
sure do. Sure the fuck do. And I know when you off, you off. She's off every Thursday. I don't catch her on the Thursdays because this little lady be out. She about 4'2", so she be out. Tuesdays is the good days at
Sometimes
work to
not by
call her.
choice. Look, sometimes not by choice.
I
I
know
mean,
that.
no, for real. I be wanting to lay down. I ain't gonna hold you up. I ain't never appreciated a nap when I was little, but now that I'm older,
Man. Hey,
I
even if it ain't nothing but like a 15 or 20-minute nap where you don't even know you fall
girl,
asleep or you, man.
girl. I like naps. Like I like naps, and I think that should be incorporated into the work day, like how the
I,
Spaniards used to do it.
I told you it is over
Hmm.
there in Japan or China, one of them,
I think
Yeah,
man.
it's China.
well, no,
Yeah.
but it started in Spain. That's why it's called the siesta. I think we talked
Mm.
about this, but they don't really do it no more as much as they used to. But it's because a siesta is supposed to take place right after lunch. You know what I'm saying? So you can
Right.
recharge.
Right. Okay.
But
Man, they not letting
girl,
M sleep at her motherfucking job. She's like the prized possession there. She cannot go to
Oh.
sleep.
that's all right. That's why I be walking right out on my lunch break. Sometimes no, for real. No, for real. Sometimes sometimes I don't take a lunch or I'll work through my lunch. Like I'll have a lunch, but I'll eat, but I'll be working through my lunch.
Uh-huh.
And then other times I'll be like, I'm out of here because
They
sometimes
don't
like you'll be
appreciate that
eating.
shit.
No, they don't, because you'll be eating and they still come bring shit on my desk to my desk or put stuff down so that I could put stuff down so that I can, oh, could you do this, or do you know what this is, or could you explain this? And I'm sitting there and I'll be looking at them like, y'all don't see me over here eating, and
Nope.
then be having the nerve to be like, oh, what are you eating? It smells so good. Like if you, I would be able to enjoy it if you left me alone.
They don't give
She's
a
a
fuck. They like,
snacker.
oh, you still sitting right there, so yeah, you're working.
Oh, please, let me tell you. The other day, we was on when when Ashton did the morning show, and we was all on there.
Uh-huh.
Girl, you ain't hear Ashton getting over to myself, Maya. I mean, we're talking about M. You been you've been snacking since we got on this motherfucker.
Yeah, she's a big snacker, y'all.
She was tearing
Yeah,
them plantain chips up.
girl, wasn't I? I was, and I ain't no shame in it, not even a little bit. Sure ain't. And I still got
Just
one
get
more
her
bag.
red velvet cake from Cheesecake Factory.
Oh,
Oh
come on.
yeah.
Yeah, well, first of all, why? She's just telling all my business, but that's all right because, and let me just say this, and you know it's so funny because my cousins used to be like, my cousins and my uncles used to be like, a nigga take her out, he got to bring his wallet, right? So, so,
Ugh.
and I'd be like, but you know what? Because you go out with somebody and they'll think you ordering food because you just being greedy, right?
I'm hungry,
And
motherfucker.
that's not even the case. Like I, whatever I order, trust me, I bust it down. Do you hear me? And I'm not one of those women who are afraid to like eat in front of a guy, like on the
For
first
sure.
Right.
date, or like I shut up, Jackie. Like I don't. That's that type of. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have table etiquette and all that kind of stuff. But baby, I am going to eat. I'm going to enjoy this food, and yes, and I'm going to order the stuff that I like to eat.
Hey Cuban, look at the fuck boy in the
Girl,
back.
I was about to ask you, bring him up, cause I'll tear him up tonight.
Who you talking
Ah,
about?
ah,
Who?
oh shit. Oh shit.
Why he ain't talking?
He
No, I
quiet.
wasn't. Look, hold on. I wasn't supposed to step in the building with y'all already talking and
Right,
y'all
so then bring your
quiet,
ass
right?
the fuck down. Cause last time I checked, you was running your motherfucking mouth up here. You better bring your ass up here with some motherfucking
I'm chilling
respect.
out at the Ritz Carlton. I'm
You
chilling
know
out at the
what?
Ritz Carlton. I'm chilling out at the Ritz Carlton, baby. Yeah, yeah. Come on, look, come on to my wing. I'll show you the way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
The
motherfucker,
Lamar,
I nobody coming
the
under your wing.
Lamar
You better
Avenue
come
way,
up here
baby.
with some motherfucking
Uh,
respect.
I'm chilling out with. I respect all human beings, people, and furry and colorly friends,
Nobody
man.
give a fuck about
Yes,
human being.
baby.
We talking about the shiesty ladies that's up here.
The Shiesty lady. Oh boy, y'all messed up when y'all put Shiesty in front of your name. That means I got to put my money on the bottom of my souls and shit.
You sure
Yeah, boy,
do.
y'all got the rifle. Look, y'all gonna
Wait,
rifle.
why M
Y'all gonna
drop down?
y'all up. Y'all gonna
Cause this
fill me
nigga up
up.
here.
Y'all gonna fill me up with that ENJ. And when I go to sleep after riding your back
That's
all
your
night, get
problem.
what you
You
gonna happen?
drinking too much
No,
E and J,
man, you
motherfucker. We
crazy
don't
hell.
drink
But
E
get
and
what?
J.
Nah, but listen what I'm saying. Look,
Who drinks
but I'm
Easy
just telling.
Jesus?
I'm
He
telling you what
do.
Shiesty. Hold on. No, in the real world, guess what happened? Y'all, the real shiesty people in the world know what they do. They fill them niggas up with the best drink, Johnny Walker or
That's a
whatever. They
motherfucking
give them
lie. The people that
a,
wear the shiesties in New York, we don't give a fuck about filling
you
you up
talking
with
about?
no Johnny Walker.
I
Oh,
told
y'all put
y'all
that.
this nigga was a
Y'all
unk.
no, y'all tap them niggas glasses and knock them out. I understand. Yeah, it's all
Right.
good.
And that's what's
And
gonna
yeah,
happen to you. You think you gonna come up here and
man, you
motherfucking
crazy.
disrespect
Man,
anybody in this motherfucking
I'm
panel.
not gonna come up nowhere, especially not New York. Y'all are
I know
part of the
you ain't
damn
coming to
13.
motherfucking New York, but we're
You
talking
look,
about this panel. Don't come up here popping your motherfucking gums to any other female
I
rudely.
ain't
You
got no
better come
gums,
up
but
here with
it's
some
all teeth,
motherfucking
baby.
respect.
It's all teeth, baby. I'm biting.
I
Yeah,
know it's
it ain't
all
no gum.
motherfucking gums. It ain't no
Shark
motherfucking
mouth.
teeth. Just
I'm
gumming
biting.
away.
I'm gonna hurt you under the onion because you old. You supposed to be paid the piper 10 years ago for that nigga.
Shut
Nigga,
your
You
ass
put
he,
that
up. We
bite.
not even
smoking. He
talking
be
about
high
that. What was
as
the
shit.
what was we talking about?
We
We
was
ain't
talking
talking
about when
about.
we go. We was talking about when you go on a date with with a guy on the
Oh
first date or
yeah, go
any
ahead
kind of
and
date.
finish
Are
telling us.
you shy in front of him? Like, are you afraid to eat? Because I know some girls who won't eat in front of the date. They said the date or whatever. Not me. Nope, not me.
Look, I buy the biggest steak. I buy the biggest steak for a female. See how wide your mouth gonna open. Cause get what?
Okay,
Look,
so you
when
gonna feed your lady on a date. You ain't judging her. She
No, girl, but
eating.
because he wants to see if you gonna suck his dick at the end. That's what he
Yeah.
was just about
no,
to say.
no,
Oh no, you might be the one eating pussy. That's the difference.
hold on. Let's get it right now. See, one thing I don't do that. I don't do that right there. See, I don't want no woman to suck on me, cause that motherfucker
No.
gonna suck your soul out your life. And that's why a lot of these niggas hurt. Now hell no, you got me here. Look, you
Oh
goddamn
my
social.
god.
Look. You emotional vampires. See, look, you
Uh-uh.
remember a long time ago they actually had a movie that showed when see a long time they were showing videos of vampires biting people on the neck, right? But they actually had a video or a movie showed where it was male vampires biting women in between their legs. Bro, you ain't finna suck the soul out of me. That's where the next generation come from. You better get your head up. You got
Oh
me
shit.
fucked up, nigga. See, I
He
know
don't
hell
like that you
no.
come up here talking with sense.
Cause Cuban up here.
Hell no.
Right.
See,
He
what got
acting
them
right
going,
tonight.
look,
He
what
acting
got
he
these,
acting right.
look, what these niggas got confused is, see, they always want that head instead of that ass. See, you can't find no woman across the United States and said, oh, I gave that nigga some good head and he broke down and all. But get what? She gonna always remember that nigga that was thrashing in that pussy. Hey, you got me fucked up. I want your back, baby. Oh, look. I don't want none of that. Come on, she ain't gonna even mention the head, but she always knows about the sexual because the thing, the sexual pleasures of you thrusting in her bones in between her
Oh no, I'm gonna
birthing
remember
place,
that
right?
mouth. I ain't gonna remember no
I
But
dick
no,
sucking
no,
definitely
dude. You
don't
didn't
remember
suck
but
my
I'm
my dick.
saying,
head
That
either.
means
but if
people
he
with good
does it,
mouth.
if he does it to you, that's when you gonna burn his car up and put his tires on flat. So keep people head from away from between your under yonder and private part, because when they go to messing with their mouth to the genital area and everything, you know what? Shit get crazy.
Okay, grandpa.
Shh, ain't no grandpa. I ain't telling. Look, listen what I'm saying. Have you ever look, ma'am, my good ma'am, the woman that was just talking to me? I know you done put a couple tires on flat because I can hear it in the back of your throat. Look, that man done sucked your pussy so goddamn good. You saw sunshine in the middle of the night, right? But guess what happened when? Look,
This for your
but when
funny
he,
dude
but
shit.
look,
Hello.
but when he did not answer that phone, you put an APB out on it, the Negro APB. It said, go ride around there, cause he know my car. He know my car. Go ride around there and see if the car parked. But when he didn't answer that phone, nigga might have been taking a shower or doing tending to just paying the bills so you can come back over his house and just chill out for the weekend. But if that car is not in that driveway, and if it is, and you send your friend and knock on that door to say, uh, you got some mail that came to my house, and that nigga don't answer, your homegirl gonna stab his tires for you. I'm telling you. That motherfucking head is a bad damn thing, and I don't want none of it. I don't want no parts in it. Hell no, you can't suck me off if a person paid for it. If I can go to P Diddy party and they were giving free head out from the baddest, them Kardashians and everything, I pass. Hell no.
Hell no.
You want me to get in a fight with Kanye after Kim Kardashian and suck my dick? You got me, fella. He got too much money. I know where I'm going after that. No, I don't want no head. I don't want no head at all. That's why these niggas messed up. You got you got these old weird old niggas on the internet talking against women all day because guess what? They done got on Cornhub and saw a extravagant woman give head, and they are visualizing it in their mind and they're thinking it's them. That's why they be cussing y'all out because they want that mouth. They want that Puerto Rican mouth. They want that Asian mouth. They can select all this shit. That's why these folks got erectile dysfunction, because they got a multitude of women that they on the internet fantasizing about. Y'all better be careful about camming up, because if you camming up, don't shake no ass on these videos. But don't you know these folks is clipping this like how they clip
I
us?
believe that. No,
They,
I believe it.
they
I believe
clipping,
it.
these weirdos are
That's
clipping
why I
y'all
don't really.
videos,
Yeah,
and
that's why I don't do anything on social
boy,
media that can that's gonna
Dip.
follow me, or that's anything outside of what I represent. So yeah, I
look,
don't do
they
that.
clipping these videos and saving them. And get what? When they get that Johnson and Johnson lathered up right in their hand,
Mm.
boy, they dance. They doing a dance to a great tune. And looking at them videos, it's some weirdos on here. Man, shit. I got a whole wife, and I don't ask her to get me no head at all, because I know the divorce gonna be real bad if I get you to start doing that. If it ever happened, I'm around, but get what? If she would decide to leave me, and I done told her, baby, you got to give me some head, she gonna be thinking, because that ding gonna be dangling to her brain. She like, I did all of this for you, nigga. I'm gonna be a broke motherfucker living in a cardboard box. Uh-uh. I ain't gonna traumatize you like that. You ain't gotta give me. I don't want no head. Hell no. Leave me alone. If a woman tell me you want to suck on me, girl, I'm gonna find my way to get to the next state. I don't want none. That's why these niggas going crazy. And y'all don't understand. Y'all sucking the souls out these folk bodies and transforming these niggas to somebody else that they ain't. The moment you get the my good ladies, y'all, the moment y'all get them niggas that good sloppy toppy. They go out to the goddamn gas station, and they go out to the barber shops. They go out there to the what they did. They go out there to the the car washes. Ooh wait, you ain't found a motherfucker that get me head like I had last night. And get what? They publicizing this shit now. And one of y'all women that doing this shit to these niggas, whether it's your side nigga or your whatever, that nigga done told somebody. And get what? Now he stuck. So that's why when y'all run across a motherfucker, they say, don't you go out there house like looking like that. Because y'all done put that motherfucking sloppy top on that nigga. And get what? He is highly violent now. He'll kick your ass and shoot that Negro.
You
Y'all
know
better
what? You
stop
talk
putting
a
it.
lot of shit. Wait, you know what, Rooster? You talk a lot of shit, but tonight you talking some good sense.
Now I always had good sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That nigga, look,
He must
I'm
have got
telling you.
some sleep.
I always get sleep. What are you talking about? I ain't nobody. I don't sleep on nobody's couch. So what the hell?
Ain't nobody
No.
say nothing
But
about you.
no, I'm just saying. No, I'm speaking from the perspective of how women think. Because guess what? I keep telling y'all, I done forgot more shit than some of these niggas know. And guess what? All of my dirty shit that I ever learned, or what to look out for with women, hoes taught me. Old hoes. When I was a little baby, guess what? One of the finest women I ever ran across was my grandmother's cousin that came out of Cleveland, Ohio. And guess what? She was a short, stout person, young, long time. Guess what? She was a dyke, but I was kind of a little light skinned and everything. She said, "Ooh," when I first met her, she said, "Ooh, baby, where y'all get that baby from? He pretty." That was she. I'm remembering that. And when I used to go out there with her, she was like, let me take that baby with me. I always, let me get that baby. And the only thing she always used to talk about is them hoes, them women. This is one of my great cousins that I used to go out there when she fishing or doing whatever or whatever. I always used to be around because she was fascinated by light skinned baby. She was dark. I used to be around her, boy. She told me she used to sing songs, do whatever, and she used to always talk about women. She talked about women more than my uncles because she lived the lifestyle. She might have been a female madam or something, but she always told me, "Don't put your trust in these niggas. These women got you." And all my life, it been that way. It don't matter whether I've been up or down or turned around. If I lose one, I always get a better one because the way I've been trained, and then you know what? I ain't ugly at all. Lord Jesus, I swear to God, Jesus, I ain't ugly at all. Lord Jesus, thank you for building me and breaking the mold.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look, every time I talk, these niggas be mad because when I do cam up and a person allow me to speak,
Tonight is the only night where you sound like you got some sense. That's the only reason why you talking for this long. But you can't be talking for too
no,
long because then we got to get on another topic. But you pop your shit.
okay, yeah, I'm popping it, baby, I'm popping it, yeah, I'm popping it, baby. But I'm just saying though, I'm beautiful, I'm cute. And I can be soft and cuddly. But also when it come down to other shit, like when niggas, I can't stand niggas, really. Certain dudes or whatever, or certain female with a nigga mindset, that's when I lash out. But hey, all is well and all is fair. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But go ahead with your topic though. But I'm going mute up because I'm barbecuing and everything. I'm about to cook these ribs. Boy, sweet mother of Jesus. You can replace that instead of sucking that wee wee, you can replace that rib and pop it in your mouth. Good. Chef Boyardee. Stop sucking that meat. Suck on one of these ribs I got. Cause
Yo,
you
what's the
y'all putting them niggas in a bad situation, bro. That's why them niggas look. Y'all got these
Oh
niggas
my
putting
gosh.
y'all got niggas putting sneakers in your gas tanks and all that shit. Stop eating that man meat up, man. Leave them glizzards
Mm-mm-mm.
alone. Yeah,
That is crazy.
that why you look, niggas is putting sugar in your gas tank, snatching motors out your cars,
Yeah, doing crazy stuff. You
putting your
right.
tires on flat, throwing nails in your whole parking lot, hoping that you run over at least one of them, so he can come back over. I ain't got nobody to fix my tire flat, and I gotta go to work. Yeah, you got niggas doing all that. Look, putting
All right. So, what was the next topic, Cuban? We gonna have
Wait.
to calm him
You
down for a
muted him?
second. Yeah, I told him I wasn't gonna play with him. He came back up here on this panel. He came up here with some sense, so I'm gonna be nice. But
Okay.
we gonna keep the conversation going.
I don't know what the next topic was, but I know I was talking bullshit about food. You know me, I'm a foodie. So,
Mm.
and I think you know what, I think I want to become like a not a food critic, but I think I want to do my reviews, my food reviews, like when I go places and stuff. You know,
That would be dope. That would be
I
dope.
mean, there's just so many people doing it, so it's like, oh, so annoying. But
Listen, nobody got your swag, your personality. You know what I'm saying? You a brand in yourself. Don't get discouraged.
no, I'm not discouraged. It's just, I guess if I do it, it would just basically just be for me. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I will post it, but it would
Yeah,
just
I
be
got
like,
you.
it would just be for me because.
Listen, you never know. You just be posting it for you, and one day
And then
you
it
just
turned into
pop
something else.
off. Uh
Yep,
huh.
you're right. You're right about that. But anyway, so
Listen,
what was tonight's topic? Because Cuban done went on mute and ain't coming back.
I know. So we had a whole bunch of stuff going. I
Oh,
don't.
you had stuff planned.
Well, no, we ain't really had nothing planned. I sent her a bunch of lists and stuff, and she liked it, but she never said like anything
What we were going to discuss
specific.
specifically. Okay.
Yeah, but we were to piggyback on what we were talking about earlier though, we was talking about like French, how do you let a female know like the man is not her dude? Like I don't want to sell Cuban story or nothing like that. But she was saying she got a friend that basically dealing with this guy and all of the red flags are there, and the girl just won't leave the guy alone. She was like, I don't want to say nothing because it's gonna be something. And I'm like, yeah, because you don't know what he's been saying on the back end either, because apparently he got an underlying issue with Cuban for whatever reason.
Yeah, so
So
I would just mind my business.
yeah,
Because
that's what
those
I
type of situations don't ever end well. Because
right.
either you end up falling out with your friend, because women at the end of the day, women do what they want to do, no
Yep,
matter what information they have in front of them. If she want to deal with a guy, she gonna deal with him regardless of the facts. A lot
yep,
of times
that's
we
yeah,
like to a lot of
and you know
times
what? Not bad, my bad. Go ahead. But I was just saying, most women and just like dudes, most like when you doing a good thing in a relationship, most people. want to shit on your glory. If you got a good dude, you better put his ass in the house and don't invite your friend. Just like a
Right, but
man.
this a different
Yeah.
situation though.
Yeah,
It's
this
like,
a different
so this is
situation.
not
He's a
about him
red
being
flag.
right. He's a red flag. So
Oh
this is what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, okay, so I also think it depends on I think it depends on the dynamic of the friendship. So like
Yeah,
if you and this person have been through trials and tribulations, and your friendship has been tried, tested, and true. If you understand what I'm saying, then I don't think that there'll be any offense taken to you giving your perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
But like,
Mm-mm.
if you're not too sure about it, and and in this instance, I'm gonna speak from experience. So in most cases, I mind my business. But like with my best friend, yeah, like I have one best friend, and
Mind my
and
business.
if when
Mind my
when there was
business.
things that I
Yep.
was like when things that bothered me or things that I felt needed to be said, I said it. If you understand what I'm saying, and there was no hard feelings.
yeah.
Man, nah, bro. Don't you tell nobody what's going on in your relationship because
It's not
a
your
lot.
relationship; it's their relationship.
But look,
As
look,
a
it don't
friend,
matter.
so
Look,
listen. So as a
no, no,
friend, if you see,
mm-mm.
so you see
I'ma tell you.
your guy. Listen, if you see your guy's girl cheating on him, you're not gonna say nothing.
If I see my guy girl cheating on him,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be no. My thing is, he gonna wonder why I ain't around because you ain't gonna get around me with your old lady cheating on you, and then I'm not inviting you to the barbecue, so your old lady will sit around mine and tell her how to cheat on me too. Nigga, I'm finna
Yo,
separate myself.
yo.
You goddamn fucked up. You got me messed up. Nah, hell no.
Oh
Know
my
what?
god.
Cause something is wrong in your household. You got to get it right. But you ain't gonna get your household right if you steady hanging around me, smoking black and mild, trying to find the person that got the cheapest weed or whatever. You need to get your house in order. So once I see your old lady cheating on you, it's something that I ain't around to see you doing, right? So I got to, boy, your house is in shambles. I got to get away around you. I ain't gonna
Nah, I
tell you what
understand
she
that
doing.
though.
Look. I got some badass uncles and cousins and everything. These is dominant niggas, boy. I see pussy getting bought and sold every day. And guess what? I walk around these women every goddamn day, knowing that they got niggas and some of them married, and I don't say nothing to them. They be cracking a smile, and I give them a look like, bitch, what you crack fun laughing for? You ain't finna throw your shit off on me. And niggas the same way. I got hell no. If you see me in the grocery store and I know you one of my uncles, cousin, or brother, they done told you that phone. Why is you looking upside my head? Nigga, I ain't finna be the next bitch. I'm not getting you shit. And I don't even want no hell I'm gonna separate from you. Look, you can ask my wife. We've been staying where we've been staying for some years, and guess what? My brother, he ain't no pretty nigga. He just little Jamaican in his bloodline, and boy, that nigga deep down, dig down.
He breaking up. Ain't that God? Look at God. That man know he could, you know that man long
Yeah,
winded
take a
like a
break, nigga.
motherfucker.
But we got Big Ashton, Shiesty Ashton in the
Hey Ash.
building.
Look, that man
Baby
know he is
girl.
long winded.
How you doing, Ashton?
I'm trying to get it like y'all, boy.
Baby, we trying to get it like you, honey, cause you is in the money, honey.
Man, they got me riding around the world. Lately, I'm in goddamn Washington, Columbia, whatever
Washington, D.C.
I don't know. It's cold a bitch.
Oh,
You over here?
Good
Where
thing I
I'm
brought
at?
my damn jacket.
Nigga, is you in Washington State or Washington D.C.?
he in
I
D.C., I
don't
thought.
know. I see the Baltimore sign. That's all I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
he in
you over
Washington,
on my
D.C.
side of town, Ashton.
I'm on my way to Chicago now. I had to
Went to
stop and
give
get me
him a
something to eat.
vegetable roll. I'm
He told
sorry,
me he
y'all.
see the Baltimore sign. Shit.
Well, not the Bal. I see Baltimore on the sign. This shit.
Oh.
So I ain't in Baltimore. Yeah, take a break, nigga. Jesus Christ.
I see.
Hey, Wody, hold on a second. What sector is this? But
Who is this? Who this talking? Ashton, who is that?
I don't supposed to know.
You be knowing everybody. What
I
sector
don't
is
know.
this? The one you
Yeah,
stepped into?
we in our own lane. We ain't got no sector.
Whoa, what up, though? We was talking about you earlier.
Yeah, it's good, Wody.
so, how you liking your job, Ashton? It's all right. You doing all right?
It's cool. Just they man. Every time I open my eyes, I'm driving somewhere. God damn. Every time I open my motherfucking eyes.
Well, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
And goddamn, boy, I'm on my way to Chicago. Man, I just left Pennsylvania. And
Oh, you moving and grooving, honey.
yeah, long ass drives too.
Yeah, I was about to
Shit,
say because you just left Florida not too long ago the other day. Then uh you went
Pennsylvania.
to yeah, no. You went to Florida, then you said you were stopping in Georgia, and then you
Oh
went
yeah,
to
damn, I forgot all about Georgia. See,
uh-huh.
nigga ain't getting no sleep.
I hope you got your coat going in Chicago.
It's cold.
I'm sure.
Damn, I got a
That's
hoodie and a
what
jacket.
Brownie. That's what Brownie was saying this morning. She was like, "Shit, even in like early May, it's still cold."
Yeah, well, it
Mm.
was it was raining real bad up here, and in some parts it was snowing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was snowing here, like upstate.
Well, I tell 18 let her get me a jacket. One of his jackets.
You know what? He said I'll tell 18th Blood to give me one of his jacket. 18th Blood ain't gonna give you his jacket as much shit as you give him. He can be like, nah, freeze, nigga.
All right.
He gonna be like, that nigga can freeze. I don't care. It's like, no, I know. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
He gonna do the right thing.
yeah, my phone timed out. But just, the only thing I was just saying, look, when it come down to men and women, and you want to do the right thing like Spike Lee, separate yourself from them people that's in the world, bro. Because they don't know what they can do. When the world is bad, the only thing they gonna do is hang around you to take your man or your what's name. Because everybody in the city know about them. Know they ain't worth a damn. So they only chilling over your house and want to get invited to every goddamn barbecue because they know you got the good woman or the good man that stood the test of time. And what happened is, since they done went themselves out in the world and got ran raggedy, ain't nobody messing with them. So now they trying to steal yours or flip yours, your old lady or your man. Shit.
Hey,
Well, where the hell did you
Yeah, yeah.
go?
I went to go smoke a little.
She come back
Hey,
to me.
get up out of here, little
Hey.
boy. The baby
Cause
got
what's
this
going
sound.
on? Like, what are we talking about? Hey, Wody, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you up here.
Just sitting here listening to Big Ramble. I don't know what you talking about.
Ashton, what is you doing? Ain't you supposed to be driving?
Wody,
I had to take a break. I'm hungry.
what you
Oh,
eating for
what you
dinner, Ash?
eating?
McDonald's.
Oh,
Ew.
Ew.
you
We
shouldn't eat that
both
because that's
said
like
ew.
poison. Yeah, that's not it, Ash.
Like you on the road, you could have got something better.
You could have got some
That
chicken or something.
Right,
that
or
hot spicy be
something.
hitting. I'm sorry.
You said that house what?
Spicy?
That
Hot and
hot is
spicy.
spicy.
Ew.
No.
Damn, that get my
Mm.
cookies. I gotta go
Mm.
back in there.
Don't you
Oh
hate
no.
that? When you order something and they don't be putting everything in the damn bag, burn you right
For
on up, don't
real.
it?
Man,
Yeah, it do. I
gotta
can't
flip
even
the
lie
truck
about
over.
that.
I hold on.
I'm weird.
Actually, hey, ain't say, man, I don't be around it. I be telling, yeah, what? Ain't now one of
Nigga,
these
you be
women in
rambling.
this space that said I said
I
anything.
mean, you probably
Ain't
just
now one of
like
these
you just
women. They
yeah.
understood. They understood what I said. They ain't say I was saying nothing wrong. That's why they were listening.
No, you wasn't.
See,
But
that's the
sometimes
difference
you gotta know
between.
when to limit it. It's like, all right, next topic now. What are we talking about? I went
That's
to
the
go
definition
smoke
of
and I
rambling.
came back and you were still
Man, she
talking.
from is this person with that New York accent? Bro, she done told a couple of men that suck her under yonder, bro. Like in the middle of the streets
What?
and shit. Dog, bro. Yeah,
What are you talking
you
about?
from New York.
What
He's
Is
baby?
talking
You
this
about
the
from New
New
you.
York?
He
Yorker
basically
talking?
saying you probably done told somebody to suck my dick. That's what he's talking about.
I don't have a
Yeah,
dick,
you from New York.
but I do
But
say
all at the
that.
same time, well, see, that's what I'm saying. So ain't no reason for me even talking to you. You already too far gone. I ain't no. I'm talking about people that really want something going on. Cameron and already
What
said
the? What are you
after.
talking about? Like, there
I
you go
No,
told
saying
I'm
y'all
something
saying
he
again. Just
just
running your mother effing mouth.
Cameron. Look, no, Cameron don't even mess with y'all, bro.
Cameron is my male twin. Yes, same birthday and all. So what are we
No,
talking about?
Cameron. Know what Cameron said? Cameron said after going outside
But
of
don't nobody care about what
the
you said. That's
boroughs
the
and
difference.
seeing how other women act, Cameron don't even want to mess with y'all, bro. He said, "Nah,
Why
hell
I
First
no."
of
keep
all,
talking about this
nobody want
damn
to mess
crock
with
pot?
you.
Huh?
Nobody wants to mess with you
he
because
wants you
What
to
New
happened?
York
save
girls
money.
are dating. We out here dating, and y'all come out here and y'all want a New York
Yeah, and
girl.
Cameron, one of y'all people from y'all spaces that said he don't want to deal with y'all because y'all mouth
Man,
and the
shut
way y'all are.
up. He was
Yeah,
dealing with
see,
a foreigner
see,
and couldn't deal with that. Cause he was just,
yeah,
but that's him. He just wants to date.
no, he don't want it, but he evidently he specifically said he don't want that y'all got no business telling
You
people
know
that
what?
he
I don't even give a
y'all
fuck about what you saying. That's the crazy part. What's the next
yeah,
topic? How
because
about
it's
that?
true, right?
I
So
told you,
because
rambling.
they got on the internet,
Take a break. Yeah,
Yo,
man, I said, get on the
I'm
panel.
crying. I'm surprised
Yo,
Lily ain't drop him.
Ashton, because she said she was trying to be nice today. She said she was trying to give him a chance. Ashton is
Oh,
crazy. He said take a break and just that must he
Take
must
a
be
break.
disturbing. He must be
just
disturbing
running
your
his
meal, Ashton.
motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, I get up here all I hear. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
Ashton is
I had it for the
crazy.
Ashton.
Ashton is nuts. You hear me?
He was speaking
Oh
a
my.
little facts, but then when I came back from smoking and still heard him, and ain't none of
I
y'all
told
shut
y'all
him
he be
up.
rambling. I wanted y'all to see what I
But
be
why
talking
neither
about,
of y'all
so
shut
y'all
him
don't see it
up?
be just me.
So y'all was
Because he
just
was making
listening.
sense tonight. He was making
He
sense
was
tonight.
making sense, but at some point we gotta move on. He made enough sense.
Christopher J, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How y'all feeling?
All is well.
we're good, Christopher J.
Hey,
I'm
Chris.
chilling. I'm chilling. What up, Cuban? I see y'all got done got aggravated by whatchamacallit already.
Nah, he was cool. He was cool. He was speaking facts. But then after me smoking, still having to hear that, it's like, all
Hey,
right,
it'll blow
well,
oh
we
your
could have
man,
spoke about something
ass.
different.
hey, Christopher J, you ain't got no business speaking on me, nigga. I ain't attached to you no way. Nigga, nigga, you ain't got no bid to try to even speak on me, bro. I'm not attached to you niggas no kind of way on YouTube or nothing. I ain't even no YouTube content creator. So when you pop up trying to come behind me, trying to get these females, bro, just do it your own way, cop, goof ass nigga. See that what I'm saying?
Um,
These
uh,
weirdo, bro. A weirdo ass
Ashton,
nigga.
Ashton,
Nigga,
did
He
I
my old
said
lady
he
right here
specifically,
didn't
in the
say nothing
goddamn
bad
room with me.
about
did,
you.
did
No,
What
I
are
it
you
don't
talking
fucking
specifically
matter.
about?
say,
I know what it was. I know. I knew
But
what he
why
was
are
finna
you
do.
giving that
He
energy
look.
if
Nah, I checked
he?
that shit from the jump. Nah, cut that, nip that shit in the bud when you see it.
What are
You
you
got
nipping
what you
in the
want.
butt?
I
Go
have to
ahead,
This
say
nigga
Christopher.
thought.
something. I have to say
This
something
nigga
back,
thought he was gonna slide
or
his fat funk
uh,
ass up here after what I'm saying and try to ride off. Man, you crazy. You goofy
how
as
do
hell.
you,
Nigga,
how
I
does this
don't know
nigga,
nothing about you, bro. I don't know nothing about you, bro.
Yo, why is you
Really,
going
in real
off
life,
on
I
him
don't.
like
this,
that?
this is okay,
No,
hilarious.
because these fat funk ass niggas, see if when I finally do cam up, and you motherfucking niggas and you bitches, well, I'm saying these bitch ass niggas,
Why is he
they'll see
fat and
I don't look like
funky?
them. I ain't, I ain't overweight. I ain't no ugly nigga. I ain't got no bad skin or none of that shit. Know what they'll do? They'll get up right behind after I talk. And when a
Oh,
person drop me off a panel, they think they got the right to talk. No, nigga, if you like a certain person on this panel, tell that female that you like them, nigga. Okay, I ain't looking for damn.
um,
You fat funny ass nigga. Did you go to Atlanta and play tug of war, nigga?
Yo, what is wrong with
Goof ass
I,
nigga.
you?
I
No,
thought I
bruh.
had to.
Because I
Thought
know what
I had
these
to
niggas
say
do,
something.
bruh. Nah, you
Okay,
Nah,
ain't
why
got
is
to
y'all
say
all
projection.
nothing, nigga.
quiet right now?
Projection. That's what it is. All right, rock out. I'm
Nah,
listening.
projection or what, nigga? I got the same invite that you got, nigga. I got that shit, the same invite with the Atlanta shit, nigga. I got all the damn information on the invite. Do you want to see the invite, motherfucker? Do you want to see it? All that shit
Christopher J, that
is
wasn't
under
me.
my phone.
No, please
Nah,
I ain't
it's all
present,
good.
Christopher
stop.
J.
No, it's all
Christopher
good.
J,
I'm chilling.
I ain't present.
Yeah,
That,
No, it's all
he's
good.
that
sitting
was
up here.
Cuban. That was
He's
Cuban
sitting up
illegally.
there think he finna.
No, it's all
Look,
good. Let it rock.
Ashton,
Let it rock. Let
this
it rock.
nigga.
This is
He
real.
what? No,
Rooster,
he
why is
thought
you
he
on
finna
10
ride on.
with
No,
Christopher
he thought he finna
J?
ride on my.
Hold on.
Sheesh.
My check. Okay. Okay. I thought I had to say something wrong or say something bad to get this type of energy. Hell, the dude was
But
making
usually
sense,
you do. Usually you
but
do. But I guess
yeah, that's why I was like, what is he talking about? But it's
I
kind of
told
entertaining.
y'all he just be popping off. That's what happened last night, yo. The dude
That's
So
why I
is
why y'all
said,
just
wild.
sitting there quiet, letting him run his mouth like
He's
that?
so full of his fucking self, yo.
Mute his
no,
ass.
I
no. See,
You got
did.
the control too.
No, cause this is funny to me. I ain't gonna.
yeah, that's why I was like, I was laughing. I was letting it go. 'Cause I was like, this is low key hilarious.
Cause why are you on 10 like this? Oh my god. What happened? Y'all got
That
if he say he don't
was
know you, it should be
fucking
no way
Ashton,
he's
we
funny.
on
gotta
10.
clip that part. You gotta make sure you clip that part.
Yeah,
For real,
gotta,
serious.
you gotta edit that part. 'Cause that shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna
No,
hold
you
Who the
you.
hell just
definitely
changed the pictures in
do.
the debate?
I'm
So what?
sorry. I pressed it by accident.
Nigga
Listen,
just changed the pictures.
that has to be clipped because
Yeah,
it was fat, funky motherfucker. You don't ever cam up. What?
I don't
I
ever
said,
cam up.
damn, all of that?
Christopher J always came up.
Christopher J do
That's
be
what I
That,
camming up.
said.
that's why I said. That's why I said. I'm just letting him talk because this shit obviously is not true, but this is funny. This is my entertainment. That might have been my highlight of today, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah. He just needs to calm down. It's like let's not give. I don't know what like I don't know what
No,
to
I
give
just
him,
went on
but
mute.
that's not
Just
it.
whatever. I just went on mute. I ain't calmed
What
down.
good,
But
Jerome?
all that saying, he found he tried to find a person that he can get into the circle by trying to think he gonna pick on a certain person, bro. I'm a dominant nigga in real life,
He
bro.
didn't pick on
I don't play the.
you. Are
No,
you
I ain't give
drunk?
him a chance. I ain't give him a
He wasn't
chance.
trying to pick on you. All he
Why
did
y'all be
was
talking
listen.
about alcohol when these motherfuckers be in these spaces snorting cocaine, bro?
Wait.
Y'all
Hold on.
don't know
All he
these folk,
did.
bro.
Rooster. All he did was come
Majority of
up and
these
say
niggas done
hi.
snorted cocaine. They doing the blue chew now. They taking Ozempic and all that shit, trying to get their life right, bruh. What the fuck? Y'all be talking about drinking alcohol, bruh. Something that you pay $7 to get a 6 pack of 18 ounce cans, bruh. But y'all got people in here trying to get their life right, fat, funky, and ugly, or whatever, look like toe down, bruh. If I do decide to do anything, it's over the counter. And it probably gonna cost like $3 if I get a Modelo single big bottle, right? But you got people that going into dangerous towns that they say they don't want to go around the niggas, but they go over there, sneaking over there at night. They try to buy the old good old cocaine, and some of these niggas is doing ice now. Y'all don't even know who y'all be dealing with on these panels. Bro, y'all crazy. But get what? They'll try to find one person to project and throw something off on. But I keep telling these folk, Ashton, let and one of these niggas, let's do this, right? And one of these niggas that think I'm a certain type of thing, y'all could get the same
You
scientists
be in
that got that. Look,
defense mode so hard.
look. I'm finna show y'all something. Y'all females on this chat and y'all
Who
men.
dropped?
Any one of these people that think I'm
Cuban.
on anything or whatever, get them same scientists that found that bitch at the top of Mount Everest that told what she ate. Get them to do a DNA test, a blood test, or whatever, a hair sample, or whatever. And guess what? I bet you I ain't got half the shit in my body as some of these niggas y'all talk to. That's why they hate y'all and they gay. They want to hump on their homeboy because their immune system is
What the
fucked up.
fuck?
And yeah, half of these niggas humping on their homeboy. That's why they get up here and
Okay, you taking the conversation to a direction we ain't about to go. I'm gonna put you on timeout for a few more seconds. All right, cause jeez, what the world, Rooster?
No, we
Man, they
go.
must change the
hey,
they must
oh,
change the percent
he
on.
Trump. He Trump. But get what? But every time they drink a
Mm-mm.
bottle of liquor, they go to twisting their ass and dancing. Get it sexy. Get it sexy. Boy, but look, you don't remember that song that came out? And
What in
it was
the
a song that
hell?
came out.
Yo, this is
Look, it was a
Yes,
diabolical
song.
right now.
I'm tired of his ass.
This is
Yeah, that
this
Tired
Hey,
man.
is
of his ass.
this is
diabolical. You hear me?
this is no that was hilarious. I'm over here crying now. Shout out to
Mm,
damn, I forgot his name already.
Mm,
exactly.
Damn.
y'all crazy.
Uh Rooster. Shout out to King Rooster.
Oh shit, my cookies out tripping for no reason.
Yo, your cookies was in the bag, wasn't they, greedy?
My strawberry pie
You know what's wild?
hallucinating.
You know what's you know what's wild?
Uh,
I actually wanted to hear because y'all
Turn off
said
the light in that dining room.
yeah, because y'all said he
Oh,
was
I'm
speaking
sorry,
facts
y'all.
at first. I'm like, I'm good
Yo,
with some.
he
I'm it's
he
like facts from the Southerners. It goes a long way. I was ready to listen.
he
He came up
was.
here. He came up here on 10. I
Cause
was
it's like,
dying.
and that's what he did last night. It's like he do be dropping a couple little, pointers or whatever, but
yeah,
then he
then
just
move
be
on,
staring the
nigga.
direction, and then he just get big headed and cocky and full of himself and talking about other shit. Like where I come from, niggas like that talk like that is a nigga on drugs, a nigga on boats to be more exact. And I ain't trying to say that's what he on, but I ain't trying to hear that type of talk. He gotta go away. All that rambling and shit,
First
like
of all, let
Ashton
me tell you something.
said.
But alcohol do the trick because he was like he was drinking E&J. Girl, who still drinks
Who drink
E&J?
E&J? That's some unk ass shit. That's some junky shit.
He said, "Girl, that remind me of the winos at the corner store
mm. Yes. Yes.
or fucking Fireball or Mad Dog 2020." Like,
Man. The little shot bottles too, because that's all they can afford.
yes, like
Yeah.
what?
Oh, Vic, that's his name. Vic. I'm sorry, Vic. My bad, brother. That's his name. So shout out
They
to
must
Rooster.
change. They must change the percentage in them Bud Lights and Bud Weisers. That nigga.
And then he said, then he said, wait, oh, and you know what he bought? He said Modelo, but you know they said Modelo is saying that their price retail sales have dropped since they all of this deportation took effect because people are afraid to come out and actually like go to the stores to buy the liquor and X, Y, and Z, A, B, C. I read that somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but I read that somewhere.
What would that got to do with deportation?
I guess they're saying that I guess they're saying that the demographic of people who buy Modelo, a large majority of the people are the ones that are being targeted by ICE.
Oh, oh shit. I meant to ask y'all, did y'all hear about something? I can't even remember now. Victor threw my train of thought off.
Mm.
God damn. Hey, good question too.
And he made you forget.
Yeah, he let me. Blah, 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 blah.
Y'all ever had
Yeah.
random people in y'all DM ask you for stuff, ask you for a favor? Like they might like a picture or something, or they might like send a hey, how you doing? Like, but you don't know them at all. Like not in real life, not in nothing. And they hit you up talking about some hey, what's up? I know I don't know you like that. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I need a small favor.
Oh, girl, that's they scamming. They done took over that page.
I block niggas like that
Yeah, no, they done.
immediately.
Yeah, and then you know what cracks me up because they always steal the pages of the people that I really, really know in real life. So they would never come
Man,
at me like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's how and I be reporting the hell out the page. I
man,
go to other pages and be like, yo, report this page. I put it in my story, like, go and report this page. They
facts.
is scam a lemon. So,
Man,
so
I got that ass out of here. Block. Block, block, block.
Yeah, girl, no, they done took over that page, and they look, girl, they scamming people. So don't,
And it'd
yes,
be so funny, a motherfucker make they be having 3, 4 different pages. Keep my page got hot. How the fuck your page keep getting hot?
yes,
You ain't
yes,
nobody. You over there trying to do scams and
yep.
schemes and trying to get
Or
money
or
fast and
or they
shit.
ask you about your cash app. They be like, "Oh, what's your cash app?" Baby, I don't
Uh
even give out
huh.
my cash app either because
I
you
don't
sound
get.
like
Yeah,
you
I don't
trying to
give
steal
shit
my
from
information.
nobody. Yep.
Yep, I be like,
Um,
if you ain't on
Yeah.
my cash app for us to really do business, what you asking me for my cash app for? And then they
right.
be like, "Oh, all you gotta is make a deposit," or they like, "All you gotta do is make a deposit. It's like it's real." Oh, girl, then I had some guy in my inbox, and I knew it was fake, but he told me something. He want me to be his sugar baby, and he'll send me money every week.
Mm-mm.
And
I
soon as a motherfucker
said,
get to ask
You
about
be
money,
taking all your
cash
account will
out.
be empty as shit.
uh-huh.
Negative $3 million.
But you know what's funny though? That's why my cash app isn't attached to anything significant.
Right. Right.
Mine neither. I ain't got my debit card
Thank you.
unhooked up.
Turn up the light, please. What you said?
I
You
ain't
only
got a
have
bitch
your
ass.
what?
I ain't got shit hooked up to my shit. A mother be like, just go on and ask your nigga. I ain't ask shit. If it ain't on there, it ain't on there. You got me fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Actually, where my song at?
Which one?
Well, I think this is. Nah, that ain't it.
Which one?
Oh, yes,
The
it
the,
is.
se- the
Yes, this.
you learning your way around,
Uh,
man.
why did
Stupid phone probably died. That's
uh,
why her ass is just now coming back. She's
why did I stumble upon Glorilla performing? Oh shit, Glorilla performing yesterday at Coachella.
I'm mad at her though, because she
She
talking about
making it.
she don't like Virgo. She can kiss my ass. But I know it's Virgo men. They are trash.
Shit, when I found out it was Coachella, I said, "All right, who performing?" All right, let me go watch her. Let me go watch the Mustard set.
I can't
Missy
lie. I want
Elliott.
to go to Coachella one year. I do. I want to go. I got outfits in my head and everything already picked out.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Shit, I know T Pain just performed, and Travis is
Now I go see
performing
T
tonight.
Pain if anybody. If I go to anywhere, it's T
Well,
Pain, and I
it's
and
like a
I'm in the
whole
front.
weekend
Can
bill.
you
So
play the old shit? I don't want to hear
every
none
every day is it's a lineup of different artists.
Yeah,
Just like Dreamville, yeah, the Dreamville festival or whatever. I want to do that. I want to do that next year too. I swear.
this year was his last year. I don't know why.
Really? Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I'm so mad. I missed it.
yeah, I don't know. But he about to take his ass on the road.
Yeah, he probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure he made some money off of that. But he probably's like, it's time for him to make some solo money.
That's where I would say how people go to concerts. Coachella is basically Woodstock.
I can see that. I can see
Yes,
that.
Yeah.
I could definitely go for that. That's the new millennium Woodstock.
Yeah, I think I think it's overdue. I'm past overdue. I should have been gone to Coachella.
I'm telling you,
We'll see who
Take take
performs
take
next year.
take
they always
take a,
have a
take a
great
break, Vic.
lineup. You don't gotta go to every day, but shoot, I just want to pick
Jesus.
one day of the weekend that they got. I think it's like a week or a weekend or something like that.
It's two, yeah, 2 weekends.
Right, 2 weekends in a row. So it's but I just want to go. I don't gotta go the whole weekend. I'll be good with just one day. Cause not for nothing, festivals. Oh my gosh, they are so tiring. Like you got to bring a blanket. You might want to pitch a tent because it's like it's a lot of walking. It's a lot of oh gosh. So,
Yeah, and
but
I
I mean,
saw.
but the experience be a good experience. That's all. It's just
I
a lot to
Oh,
do that. It's a lot to do that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Be
I
tired as
put
hell.
like nah. I just like right now. If I'm looking at the lineups right now. Friday, Saturdays are the best shows. Sundays like yeah. But I saw that Missy Elliott and Lady Gaga. How many people showed up to that? All I gotta say is, God damn, you gotta be the first one there. You're gonna be asked out. But yeah, I might go next year. I, I just found
Missy Elliott.
I found out a few years ago Coachella is actually a city in California.
What?
Yeah,
For real?
Coachella is
Just like it makes sense. Just like Woodstock is a city in upstate New York.
I
that part I did not
just found
know.
out. I just found out Rancho Cucamonga is in California a couple years ago.
Where you thought
Oh
it was in like
shit.
I,
Texas or something?
That's
nah,
crazy.
I ain't know it was a
Y'all,
real
boy,
place.
y'all don't know this stuff.
All right, Vic, take a break.
Who let him back up here?
Wait, but
Yeah.
yeah, Woodstock is a it's a place upstate in New York. It's a town up in upstate New York. I
Every
think it's
time
up
Vic
by
get
like
up here,
Syracuse.
I lose viewers.
Hmm?
Damn.
Every time
Told you.
it went from 7 to 3.
See, don't nobody fuck with his ass. He need to go on to his own panel or whatever. He be talking about somebody trolling and doxing his ass and stay from over here. No disrespect, but disrespectfully.
Hey, as soon as Vic gets his own channel, hey, he gonna be monetized quick, like real quick.
Well, he need to get to it.
Yeah, I can't see myself paying money to see a celebrity. I sing. I can't. Just sit in front of some speakers at the house. I can't do it. Me personally.
I just thought about outside of Beyonce because that was for my whatchamacallit back there. I ain't paid to go see Jay-Z. I won those tickets. And I know this group y'all ain't this duo y'all ain't heard of in a long ass time. LMFAO.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah, someone invited me to their concert when they came to Houston. That was I forgot what year that was.
I don't even know who that is.
What?
It's
I
but
thought they was like a
it's a
one
whole
headed quitter.
it was like party rock is in the house tonight, that type of shit. That was way back in the day. They had them
Mm-hmm.
goofy ass here and they be doing some crazy stuff. But hey man, that I ain't pay outside of Beyonce, I ain't pay for no tickets. All my shit was free.
Yeah, I don't pay for concerts either. I ain't doing it.
I can't see myself doing it.
My coworker
Well,
was looking at Chris Brown tickets,
I have.
and
Let me see. Wait, what concert have I paid for? Oh,
You know,
I took, I took my daughter to not Summer Jam. What's this other one we have up here? Um, yeah, Powerhouse. Yes, I took my daughter to Powerhouse.
yeah, I heard that song 3,000 times on the radio.
And what other concert have I been to? Well, I'm talking about that I paid for. I'm trying to think. See, I won't pay for a concert, but I'll pay for a play. I will pay for a play. Like I'll pay
I
yeah, I
for.
want
like
I
I will
want
pay for a
plays.
I
Broadway
want to
play.
go
I'll pay
to
for.
I want to go to Denzel and Jake Gyllenhaal's play, but I know I'm not gonna be there in time.
Yeah, I agree. Jay Prince said that a while back. He said YouTube are the new celebrities. Well, he said no. He said YouTube is the new TV.
Where's Sugar
Is the new
Bomb?
cable.
Where is Sugar Bomb? Because I said that a long time ago, and she thought I was tripping.
That nigga JP said, when the last time you see niggas steal a TV? I said, damn. Well, I probably wasn't around when you said it, Chris, but I give you a flower for it. I believe.
Because one nobody going outside and to be told, if you are at the right place at the right time, you will end up on mainstream media.
Yeah.
I done seen it. One of B Teller's people ended up on Neighborhood Talk. Obviously, Ashton, my bad, brother. Um,
What you
so
say?
No, I was trying to say Anton, but I accidentally said your name. But Anton obviously is on Fox News. And if I had to really think about it, well, obviously B Taylor is local news and I forgot what news station, but I'm not gonna say it out loud either way. But yeah, you put if you're at the right place at the right time, you will end up on mainstream media. Trust me.
Um, what I, oh shit, Chris, we're gonna tell you behind the scenes what we finna start doing. To expand higher horizon. I don't want to say it out loud, and a nigga, you still alive.
You you you
Blueprint.
you you already know how to get in contact with me. I'll pick up.
Yeah, you know, every time I say something, wake up next morning, and somebody else doing it. Like, damn, we just. Now I be want to hit up Em and Lily. Like, damn, we was just talking about that last night. I'm like, oh,
I told you.
that's really why I be saying, just see a am I gonna wake up next day and see a motherfucker gonna do it? Motherfucker been having morning shows there since last week.
Oh no,
Man,
I'm
now they doing
telling.
morning
I
shows after
told you,
Dallas.
that
yo,
that morning show, I told you, I see in the mornings. You better do
yo.
something with it.
Me and Cuban about to be on it. We already talked about it. We about to be on it.
And then,
Like,
you know, the crazy part is though, so people been buying bots, and I noticed, you know what I'm saying, the nigga he linked up with, I noticed he ain't been over here lately.
Mm,
So I just put two and two together. Nigga, you can do morning, nights, noon, lunch, breakfast, dinner. Nigga, you ain't finna outdo me.
man, they wild. They wild as shit. They be all fake love and shit.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
say this: if you have something, try to get it out as soon as possible because there's a particular song that I use for one of my movies. I put in them. I found it, put in the movie. I was like, all right, wait for the world premiere. Why did I hear the song that I chose? Why did I hear WWE play that damn song? I was
Oh
low
Yeah.
key,
wow.
I was low key mad as hell. But I was like, you know what? That's just the game. Don't be a hater. They got to it first. Salute to them, and you just gotta be quick with it next time.
Yeah, that happens to me often. I'll think of something, and whether I speak it to somebody or not, if I don't act on it, I will see that shit somewhere else. Somebody else will have it. The universe be like, "Bitch, you snooze, you lose."
Right. And
Um,
I took it on the chin, but pause. But I I left with that. I left that situation thinking, hold up, a higher brand, much more established, thought the song that I was going to use is just as good for their product. So I'm already heading in the right direction already. So
Uh-huh.
I took that as a win
Yeah,
eventually.
but don't think that they don't pay attention to the little guys. They
Oh yeah,
a
Right.
lot of these major
Absolutely.
companies, they have people who are marketing or social media managers and all that kind of stuff, and their job is to scroll social media to see what people are doing on social media. And a
yep,
lot of times they steal ideas from, people who are not as profound or not doesn't have a big following, and they take their ideas and they use them in their campaigns. And because they're larger and obviously they got the money and the money and the steam behind them, it's easier for them to this no, this is clean. Sorry. It is they got the money for them to put their ideas, at the forefront. So please, I've seen a lot of designers, like a lot of people up and coming designers who might have had a viral moment or have a viral product. They always say that all these big companies, these larger companies are stealing their ideas, or they'll take their design and redo it because it's hard for you to put a copyright on intellectual property.
yeah.
So,
That
you
now
know.
that's true.
And
And
that's the
also,
problem, and that's the reason why Zara, like all of the major brands, they don't they hate Zara and they hate H&M and they
Well,
hate
let me
Century
say
2. I
this
mean
because
Forever
I work
21.
for the intellectual property. It's not hard. It's costly. So you think you got that money behind you, you definitely going to get it. And like you say, that's how the little people end up losing out.
Well, so let me just, okay, so for instance, the reason why I say, right, you're right, it do take money because like I know Louboutin, they patent the red, the soul, that red, that fire engine red that they use on the bottom of
Mm-hmm.
their soles. Nobody else can use that without them doing a cease and desist.
Yep.
Because Steve Madden, he gets sued all the time, honey. He gets sued because if you ever notice, if you look at his shoes and stuff, he will take somebody else's shoe in a minute and rebrand it and put his little name on it, and he might offer it to you in a different colorway, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
But um he always gets sued. So I think it was him. I think it was him who used the red soul or something like that. And girl, Christian Louboutin, they sued the shit out of him. So
Yeah.
he couldn't do that or whatever.
I
And I think
still
it was
see some shoes, even off brand, even if they're not like a major label, like they'll do the red bottom, but it will not be like you say that fire engine red. It'll
it
be
ain't
like
right. It
maybe a
ain't the
dark
same.
red,
Right. It's not
or
the
it'll
same
be
red.
another red, but it is
You
not
and you
that.
know
right.
um
I had some red bottoms. Obviously not Chris, Louis Vuitton, Christian Vuitton, or whatever y'all call these expensive ass shit. I wouldn't even dare walk in the store. I had that, but I lost it. I was so fucking pissed.
Yeah, they do have some shoes out there with the red bottoms, and they be looking good though. But they not with that fire engine red, like that color, like you say, I think the color is probably trademarked or whatever. Not probably, I'm sure it is
no,
trademarked,
it
and
is.
you can't
I,
use it.
It is because I did a paper on it. That's why I'm saying that. Like
Okay, okay,
that's what
okay.
I'm saying. And then it was. I'm trying to remember the company. I'm trying to remember the company that they went up against. But I know Steve Madden at the time was being sued too for his shoot, like for his styles, his designs and
Right,
stuff, because he's always stealing people's
ideas.
shoes, right? And then like even with fast fashion, that's why I'm saying to you that that's what they do. They like they're upset with fast fashion because what fast fashion does, like fashion houses like H&M, Forever 21, Zara, what they do is they take really popular designs and usually from high-end designers like Balenciaga and and Gucci and and they will replicate the look,
Yeah,
obviously at a lower price point. And girl, they be setting the fashion world or the fashion industry on fire because because you got these people that's like, what? So, and then China just got up here and said, uh, all the high end stuff is made in China anyway.
yep.
So,
And all that
so
shit is cheap. They done said your $100 Lulu lemon is $18. I said,
girl,
ooh,
and let me tell you something, and that is why I will buy it. I won't buy it from the store. I will buy it.
mm-mm.
I support small businesses, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that. But I support small businesses, but also I will buy, like if I'm shopping and I'm looking at a vendor or something like that, and I see that they have like and it's made with the same stuff, girl, buy, yes, I will
yep,
buy that instead.
yep. I will get
Cause
the dude. Don't
yes,
play.
I will, because not for nothing. Aloe and Lululemon, all of those. Okay, so I just think it's really outrageously priced. First of all,
Yeah.
you go into Lulu, you spending like $400 for a top and a bottom, right? For the set. Aloe is even more expensive. So, and don't get me
And
wrong,
these
I get
stores
it.
wasn't even always like that because just a few years ago, Lululemon prices wasn't like that, and nobody was really wearing Lululemon.
Oh, but
That
let me
was
just
all
say
for the
this
white
though.
girls going
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
yoga.
say, but the guy who made Lululemon, he came out and he made a public statement that Lululemon was not. He don't. It wasn't. It's not for. It wasn't for black women.
Yeah, it was all for the
It's
white
right.
girls.
And he was like, and that's how he wants to keep it.
Not the
So
Tommy Hilfiger talking about.
yes, the Tommy Hilfiger, yes, the Ralph Lauren, yes, because they've all come out and publicly made those statements and had to eat those words. That's why I said I support small businesses.
Yep. And you
Read
can
between the
tell
lines.
just by how the clothes are made and how they advertise them. You never see black women in their clothes.
Ever, ever, like not even one black girl as a model in the
Mm-mm.
catalog.
Mm-mm.
So
Not in
that's
a
my.
shirt, not a
Mm-mm.
nothing.
But that's why I don't really, I ain't too crazy about going in these stores and supporting a lot of these
Yeah,
people.
me either. Me
I'm not.
either.
So, and the reason why I like Zara because I've never heard Zara make a statement about black people, condescending or otherwise. Like even H&M, remember that whole debacle with
Yeah. Uh huh.
the monkey on the
Yep.
shirt with the little
y-
boy.
Yep.
And so, even them, like I'd be like, I look at their stuff because I will say they have good quality stuff, but sometimes I'd be like, I
Yeah,
don't
because I
know,
used to
man.
get a lot of my work shirts from there.
Yeah, like they have a decent selection of clothing and accessories, and it's decent, like it's good quality,
Good
like and
quality
it's
and
not
good
right, and it's
prices.
not
Yeah.
right, and it's not super super expensive. And you know how they had to, you know how they started to try to get their customer base back by doing collabs. I don't know if you noticed that after that whole debacle with the monkey, they started doing collabs. Like they did a collab with Mugler, Terry Mugler. They
Oh,
did
I
a
didn't know
collab.
that.
Yeah, they did a collab with damn, they do they did a collab with Moschino. They did a
Mm.
collab. They and girl, and this is the type of stuff that sells out so fast because the
Mm-hmm.
pieces are like the most expensive piece might be like $399.
Oh yeah,
Whereas
so that's
right,
gone.
I'm just giving an example. Whereas if if you know Moschino prices, you might mess around and spend $1,500 on something from Moschino, you know?
Right, right.
So, but so they have been doing collabs and they do like two or three, I think, a year. So like every quarter or every other, like every six, what is it, 3, 6, 9, and there's 4 quarters, but like I think they also every 4 months, like, or maybe twice a year, like I said, they will do a collab with somebody else or whatever, and it'll be like a big thing.
Okay.
So, so I think that's how they kind of like marketed their they're trying to like market it back to the fan base or to the customers that they lost.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So and then Gap, I've never heard anything bad about them, but Gap been around for years and they've always been
Yeah.
like expensive, but the quality
Yeah,
has always
Gap
been really
quality
good.
is amazing. Yeah, I used to love Gap as a kid because I used to, I love shopping. So, yeah, Gap was one of my favorite stores. And Old Navy, too. I don't know. I don't really like the style of Old Navy clothes anymore. It's just not for me.
The fit, you know what it is with Old Navy, their clothes are their sizing is off.
Okay, yeah,
That's probably why what you don't like about it. Their sizing is off.
I'm
You know what
not.
I'm saying? So, because if you ever notice, like if you compare Old Navy like a 40 to a Gap 40, you'll be like, it's a difference in size. I think it's like
Yeah,
a half an inch
Man,
in sizing. You know what I'm saying?
Old
So,
Navy and Forever 21 is all the same. They cater to skinny people.
what?
hey,
No, oh no, Old Navy. That's what we're saying. Old Navy, the sizing is off. Not that it's too small. The stuff is too. It's usually cut big.
I'm a
But
skinny woman. What are you
I don't
talking
know
about?
about Forever
they,
21. Now, well,
they
Forever
cater to
21.
you.
He said they cater to you.
No,
And
they
yes,
don't.
why I said, did Steve Madden spend time in jail years ago? Yes, he did. He's done jail time and everything for his
He's on
like
the Wolf of
his
Wall Street.
Damn.
who Steve
Oh,
Madden.
no, that's
Uh huh.
I know who you're talking about. That's Steve Madden is not a Wolf of Wall Street guy. I know who you're talking about though.
Nah, he was on Wolf of Wall Street, the show. I mean the movie.
Oh, the more he might have been, but that's what I'm just saying. But I do know that yes, he has been in the media for years about him stealing designs and stuff from people. He has. Every time you turn around,
Stealing stealing
that man
stocks
is in hot
too.
water.
You
You said
said
stealing
stealing
stocks.
stocks?
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
y'all know.
for insider trading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all ain't seen
that's a
Wolf of Wall
federal.
Street.
Yeah, I see Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, that is a
I
federal
don't really,
offense.
honestly, I didn't see what the hype
Hey,
was about because,
oh, Wolf of Wall Street is a great movie.
I seen some of it,
Yeah,
but I just didn't. I was just like, I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know. He's kind of like, I don't know. He just took a turn for me. So
I used to watch that shit every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I might have
Yeah,
to watch that soon.
did y'all watch Black Mirror last night, Lily?
No, I ain't started watching it yet. I ain't even really watched TV today. I've been trying to go to
Yeah.
sleep. We ain't get off the damn labs till like 6 this morning.
Thank
Are
you
y'all
for ending it.
serious?
I fell asleep.
I'm sure you did. And
Legally,
shit,
wait.
huh?
Y'all was on live till 6 in the morning. That I
Yeah,
think the longest I've ever gone was to 5 o'clock. I'll be like, Ashton, I'm getting the fuck off. He'd be like, okay, ma'am, I'm gonna end it too.
yeah, I ended it, and then whole time because it was me, Logic, and 18th, and Logic was gone, so I ended it, and because I thought 18th was
Wait,
gone
wait.
too.
You did text me and say he was up here talking shit. What was Logic
What the
saying?
fuck did Logic? Oh, because he was saying he was gonna send you some crab legs or something. He was
He
about to
should have.
call you or some shit. He was saying
He
he was
should have
about to
sent
fly
it.
out to New York. He was
He's
like,
so
talking
yeah.
his
Oh, he was
shit.
just talking shit.
Uh
That was
huh.
I girl. And let me tell you something. I looked at that text message, but I had one eye open. I ain't gonna hold you up.
I
I
said
was
I
like,
shouldn't have
oh
texted her. I should have sent that to the Instagram.
no, it's fine. It didn't bother me. But I looked and I said, oh, I was like, oh, I was tempted, but I had one eye open, girl, and I couldn't. I just couldn't open the other one. And I said, I said, I'm gonna get Logic later. That's all. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
him later.
And then
Last
me,
night,
18th, and
yesterday was a
Africa.
good show.
Yeah,
Hey,
Huh?
yesterday
yes.
was a good show.
I was like,
What?
y'all
What?
talking about 6 in the morning. She, when did Fight Club started in? I think 9 to 9. And
Mm.
sometimes it'll
Yeah.
go long. It'll go longer because if it got P bomb, they'll start a whole new stream. I'm like, God damn, did y'all lose the recordings? Because after 12 hours, that recording's gone. They said, nope, we got bombed. And
Wow.
sometimes Fight Club in the
I
morning
miss
time
Fight
going,
Club.
yeah, me too, but I,
What was that? What was the? What did that entail? Well, just you guys getting up there and being hostile with each other, and then inviting each other to come in the ring and fight.
not kind of,
Oh,
sort of. It's just
oh,
throw a topic out there, substantiate your argument, and go for 12 hours.
Oh my
oh.
God.
And that shit was
I
lit.
don't, I don't, I don't think it started getting ready till I came in because I ain't know the rule. I thought you really supposed to be fighting. It
That's
did come to find out it was just something Anton made so y'all can stay out the street and not get in trouble.
that's
I ain't know the rules.
hey, but you fit in though, so you're alumni.
I don't think I'm no. I'm just a regular old nigga.
Yeah. They be
I
they be
came at the
saying
last minute.
hey, when shit, I got popular with this thing. Fuck. Fight Club, I came in. Oh shit. I told people the day after Kevin Samuels passed away, that's when I made my appearance on this side. And that's when Anton had Fight Club on his channel. And I think the next day it went to its own YouTube channel. So I've been around and I done
I,
seen all the things I can't see.
I feel I
Why
feel like
did
Anton need to go and do it again.
why did Anton shut that down? It was just time for a change. And also I forgot what year he stopped at. I
Cause,
think it was
'cause Ariel ruined it,
hmm?
and not the light skinned Black Beauty. She ruined it too.
It's just
Motherfucker be up there. Motherfucker be up there talking about nothing. Motherfucker Black Beauty. I call ice on the person because they didn't give me no condiments. Bitch, you done went in them folks restaurant and bothering them folks talking about you call ice. That's
you
what
talking
you
about
started arguing about.
West Coast Black Beauty or not New York Black Beauty?
New York.
Oh, I missed her. I
She
ain't
get on my
heard her in a
nerves.
minute. Yeah, I
And,
done dropped
and
a couple of 20s on her. Like, you gotta sit down. You started working my
they
nerves.
be they be talking. Then L on I use people L on game. So he'll see me about you remember I had lied about what happened about the BMW truck, how I initially got it. So goddamn I was blowing up. And on people L on just started watching me. So the nigga we'll be on like 90 show, we'll be on Daryl Long show. I ain't say and goddamn motherfucking in the black house. We'll get into it Monday through Wednesday. Around Thursday and Friday, I'm ignoring his ass. Come Friday, Fight Club time. And everybody just talking. I'm just When the fuck I am. Uh, and niggas just randomly started saying some shit like, Ashton, bitch, you ain't ready to go viral. You don't want this smoke. Bitch,
Shout
this
out,
ain't what you want.
shout out to Uncle man. I ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, it's been
Man,
could have been a few months. I ain't seen him. Matter of fact, I don't think I seen him 2025.
he's somewhere. Getting on somebody's nerves.
See if I can find him on IG and reach out to him.
Haven't seen NYC Black Beauty in a while. I think she be
Uh,
over there
sh-
on Anton Real show.
uh, I haven't seen him. But let me see if she's still on IG.
Don't hit her while you here. I don't want the
No, no, no,
algorithm
no,
to bring her this way.
no, no, no. I ain't doing that.
Lily, you get good at the controls, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ain't
I was gonna
about
give it to you,
to.
but you go to sleep early sometime.
It's okay. I understand. I mean,
She
I would like
posted
to
something
learn.
last month.
I would like to learn them anyway, just to know. But I definitely do. I listen. Let me tell you something, Ashton. It don't take me nothing when my head hit the pillow, sweetheart. You see how you have me on here snoring? Oh,
No,
oh, heathen.
it was only one time. Don't nobody bring it up but you.
So, cause I'll be
No,
tired.
no,
So,
it was nobody on here but me and Lily and another sleep motherfucker. Lily, who was it? Cause you don't remember neither. 'Cause we were all sleeping.
It was logic.
Logic.
wait. So
Mm-hmm.
Logic done fell asleep on here too?
No,
Mm-mm-mm.
Logic wasn't asleep. Me and Logic
Oh,
was up.
let me
Logic
tell you
done fell
something.
asleep
You
on
know
here
how
before too. That
I'm about to
that,
say.
that
You know
nigga
how
got
many times.
PTSD.
You know how many times Ashton done fell asleep on us? We be talking there all of Ashton go quiet for a long time. And that's how you know when Ashton sleep. I be like,
When
Ashton
it,
done
when
fell
it,
asleep.
when y'all say it's Ash asleep, and I jump back on this motherfucker and say I ain't sleep, I was sleep then too.
You was. I know. You just heard your name. So you was like, yeah, I ain't sleep. Look, that's just like you know how you fall asleep when you was young, you fall asleep in class and the teacher call on you and you be like, huh, I wasn't asleep, I was just resting my eyes.
Boy, I'd be knocked the fuck out. I'd be tired for some reason. I usually could do 12 hour straight like nothing. Nah,
Yeah,
boy,
I be tired too. Mm-mm.
you
That's why
can't
sometimes
get
you be
7 hours out of me.
M, we up all night in this motherfucker. I be like, hell no, nigga, I'm going to bed. I be
Thursday be
like,
lit though. You can't lie. We be having a ball.
oh no, yes, yes, yes. Or Wednesday nights. I like when we going from Wednesday
Wednesday
nights
night
into
is going into
Thursdays. Yeah,
Thursday.
because yeah, that'd be better for me. Cause these other nights, them other weeknights, I have to get up and go to work in the morning, and I don't be no good to nobody. And I be ready to
I'm
Yeah,
punch the
telling
patient's heads
you
off.
notice I only X on Wednesdays.
You said what?
You notice I only X on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I know. You be like, M, we going live tonight? I'll be like, yeah, come on, now, I go with you. I go live with y'all.
you. I'll be here for a hot second, then I'll be gone because I got to go to work.
Jerome say it's the time change. Nigga, I don't know what it is. I be tired.
It's
Yeah, cause
not.
daylight savings ain't saving shit. It's just making
It
you more.
sure
I don't.
did.
I just feel like I feel
It
like it making
saved
you
it
more
for its
tired.
damn self.
Yep, that's all it did. Cause I've ever since daylight savings time, I've been exhausted.
Put sleeping powder in there.
Uh, I'm telling you. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so Lily, do you remember any other topics or no?
Oh, shit. That's what I was looking at. I got distracted. 'Cause they was kind of some like women topics since I thought it was just gonna be me and Cube, and I ain't know Ashton was gonna come up here.
Well,
But
you can say the women topic. I'll look for some. What's good, A Dub?
we
Uh, I,
we,
I ain't check that shit in a minute. Let me check.
we talked about that whole friendship thing with the girl. Okay, so like, what is some
Okay.
green flags and red flags? And this is Christopher J. You could chime in too, because this can go both ways. Like, he or she's cute, but can they like? So, what's a green flag or a red flag? Well, a
Hold on,
green
hold
flag
on. I
rather.
just heard. My bad. All I heard because I'm about. I just clocked out. All I heard, Chris, you could chime in and something about both ways. I'm like, hold on, nigga, what?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The question can go either or. Like, he or she is cute, but can they, like, what's a green flag that I guess you look for in a person? Like, yeah, you cute, but can you, do X, Y, Z? Like, how women be like, yeah, but you want us to do this, but can you build a house?
I,
Oh shit.
I can build a house. I just
Oh, well,
gotta
never
make a.
mind. I can wait.
Yeah, building a house. Yeah, that's easy. I go
But
online.
to your point. Oh shit.
Find somebody who does build a house and get them to do it. I just gotta pay them.
Exactly. But, yeah, I don't
Um.
know.
So okay. So a red flag for me is somebody who is egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who is too self-absorbed, too self-absorbed. And somebody who's like a know-it-all. That's a red flag for me. And also someone who is aggressive in ways that's not like, that is not that make me nervous. If it makes me uncomfortable, I don't
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that type of aggression. And I'm not talking about taking the lead. I'm not talking about um, you know, in the bedroom with certain things that you might like or whatever, that a woman might like. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like, aggressive, like
That
physically
bossy
aggressive,
ass
right?
shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that. Or even like if you speak to me in a certain manner and it lacks there's a lack of respect there,
Yeah.
that's a red flag for me.
Gotcha.
I also don't like people who are um financially irresponsible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a red flag for me. Um and let me see. Green flags though are people who can hold good conversation, who are always willing to learn something new, um, who are kind, and who show compassion. Like you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
be like you don't have to be like a simp, or you don't have to be overly um emotional. Like you can still remain logical because you're a man, but somebody who's just compassionate, because and somebody who and somebody who doesn't look at compromise like, okay, I
Weakness.
lost, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
like like oh, I lost, or so and I like a person who can take initiative, like just initiate, like, and it be with the smallest things. Like a green flag for me is somebody who is conscious of what's going on, and they they are willing to do something about it. Like for instance, right? If I say, um, well, just to make it simple, someone who doesn't mind being of service, because when you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
you are bound to be of service to
Mm-hmm.
that person. You understand what I'm saying? Even if the smallest thing, like, so I'm not a breakfast person, and so for a man to bring me like a cup of tea or something in the morning, even if he don't make it himself, he'd be like, "Oh, babe, I'm going to 7-Eleven. You want a tea?" You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that is, to me, that is you, like, you thinking about me. So I take
Mm-hmm.
I take that type of stuff into consideration. So all of those things are like green flags. Like I like that type of stuff.
I can agree with that.
He said, "Sound like Shiesty. I'm looking for a car. Cars can't be compassionate." What the fuck?
Terrible.
I'm looking for a car. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not looking for a car. I have a car. Thank you. So, but go ahead, Lily. What's some of your green flags or red flags?
Red flags. I'm with you. I don't like the egotistical shit. I don't like the overly aggressive stuff, but I don't like the passive aggressiveness either.
Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, for sure. I could go for that.
Um, I agree with you with the financially irresponsible and just like no sense of direction or purpose in your life. Like that's just red flags. We ain't even got no business talking.
Right.
Um, green flags, definitely kind hearted, generous, and that's not just speaking financially,
Right.
generous all across the board.
Hmm.
You gotta be good looking. I'm sorry, I have to be physically attracted to you in some type of way. And
Okay, so
that
that's a
doesn't
green.
oh
Being cute is the green. Oh, being handsome is a green flag.
yeah, that's
Cause
a
cute,
green flag for
yeah. Cause
me.
I feel like cute is for dogs.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I feel like cute is like, oh, you be like, oh, that's cute, or she cute. I'll be like, that's for a pet. Like that's something you can
yeah,
say about a pet. Like don't call me cute.
yeah. So handsome is a green flag for me. Like,
Right.
well, take care of yourself, you well groomed and stuff. Like,
Oh yes, 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 yes.
you're family oriented. You not worried about what people care and say about you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you live for yourself and you have a sense of your purpose and shit. Like I don't know, just pretty much got your shit together. We all don't got our shit together, but to some extent you gotta have your shit a little bit together. So
Right. You don't have because well, no, because I feel like everybody's a work in progress. So
yeah,
you're not
yeah,
gonna
we
get
all are.
you're never gonna get like the how you say the finished product, which is
Mm-hmm.
okay. Because I don't want the finished product. I
Right. I
want
don't either.
I
Give me something
yeah
to work with. Give me
yeah
something
yeah
to
yeah
work with.
for
Cause
sure.
I'm giving you something to work with.
For
So
sure. So that's why I'm like, I don't need the finished product, but I just need somebody
hmm
like I appreciate people who are actively pursuing the goals they set out for themselves.
yeah,
Like, cause
yeah,
you know what else is a red flag for me? But I don't bother with dating or looking at somebody's potential. Cause your potential
yeah.
is not
Not
doesn't
yeah.
mean right. That doesn't mean that's where you actually are.
Cause you'll
So
see the potential in somebody more than they see it in themselves.
right. Even on a business level, like even doing business
Mm-hmm.
with somebody, like I don't want to work with somebody who has the potential to be doing X, Y, and Z. Like I want to work with
I
somebody
need you
who's
to be
actively
potential.
right. Who's actively seeking that, who's working towards whatever goals it is that you've set for yourself.
Right.
So they make people like that make good business partners.
Yeah.
So
Christopher J, you got anything?
he not listening.
Oh. Well, how do y'all feel about relationships in the public eye? Like, do you share your relationships on social media? Do you think that's a flex or you think it's a setup?
Oh wait, hold on a second. He said if she's college, I don't know what the rest of his. He said, can you cook and clean? Is she a you? If she's on YouTube panels on Saturday nights equals a red flag. Well, at least you know where she at. And then he gonna say,
Right.
laughing out loud, just kidding.
Listen, that's fine. I'm in my bed.
Girl, me and you both. Like how Ashton say he'd be like he'd be like, you over there sleep on your stomach? And I'd be like, nope, not yet, but I'm working my way to it.
Okay, almost. Almost. Once I hit that side, it's
Whoa.
coming.
Okay.
I think I'm the king of not posting my relationships.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with
I,
that. Honestly,
when
listen, being
when we
being
get
private and being sneaky is not the same.
Yeah,
when
so
we
y'all believe in like that soft launch, like where you not showing up, like you might get an arm or like a shoe or something, but you can't
Yeah,
see your face.
I might show his wrist. Yep. I
Like I
might
seen
like
this
show
one
his wrist
picture, the
or his
girl was sitting
shoelace.
on his lap, but you couldn't
Yep.
see his face.
Yep,
Like
at all. Yep, yep,
you
yep.
saw his
I like that
arms,
type
his
of stuff.
legs, but you couldn't see like his
Yeah.
face, neck, or nothing. So yeah,
She took the face. Yeah, she had the face
yeah,
removed out the picture. That was like an
yeah,
epic picture. I said, "Oh, I want to do that one day. I need to do that with somebody's son."
like a little soft line. I like that. Just to let you know, yeah,
Hmm.
the throne is taken.
Yeah. I like that. I don't need to be. And you know what? I noticed the men who post their wives and their girlfriends the most be the ones who cheat the most.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's like, go
cause I
ahead.
wanted, I could know, cause I'd be like, well, I want a boyfriend so bad, and then I'd be remembering that all these men, all these boyfriends be right in my inbox. I'd be like, I'm good.
Man, yo, I'm
I'd
like,
be like, yeah, no, I'm
ain't you
good.
married, bro?
Right. Okay. I'm talking about
Okay.
marry, like
Yeah,
marry.
like
Yeah.
kids, like
Yeah.
y'all doing life together. Why are you talking to me?
I don't
Oh,
know the
wait, hold
dynamics of
on.
their relationship.
What did you
No,
say? I'm
so the
sorry,
last
TJ.
guy that approached me that was married Cause I actually like I know him. We're cool. Like we're friends. We ain't never did nothing or nothing like that. But he always be hitting on me and stuff. And I'm like, bro, ain't you married? Cause I know you got kids. And he like, yeah, but I got a hall pass. And I'm like, how you get a hall pass and you're married?
Uh,
And
okay.
he said they were discussing having a threesome, and I guess his wife wasn't with the threesome or whatever, being with another female, so that's how he got the hall pass. And he was like, I'm just not going to use it on any and everybody, because she was like, she it don't need to get back to her, she don't want to hear about it, X Y and Z. And I'm like,
Right.
so you brought that shit to me, nigga? Like, that's between you, her, and God. I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, the Hall Pass sounded cool back in the day, but get a little older, get a little knowledge. It's like, bruh, she controlling the relationship. You might want to be careful with the idea of you getting a Hall Pass.
Man.
Because that means you do what you can do versus you do what you want to do.
Hmm.
If you think about it, a lot of these women giving out hall passes.
No, they are not
I,
giving out hall passes. They do
I
not know that that their mate is tardy
yeah,
for the party.
yeah. I you come to the house with my ex girlfriend 6 o'clock in the morning. She, where you been? I got a nothing about you. I can tell her anything as long as there ain't no another female.
You know what? Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's just certain
Why you
stuff you
be so
gotta get
mad?
on.
Why you be so mad? I tell her I cheated. You hear me?
Lord.
Ashton, I told you, you hell on wheels, boy. You was hell
I
on
Mm-hmm.
am.
wheels. You hear me? And why I gonna say, what about skin tone shiesty ladies? Because dudes like Ashton will fight you over the mirror. Yo. Skin tone don't I don't really have a preference when it comes to skin tone. I just love black men. And
I'm sorry. I love black men. I do. I love all shades. And I
yeah,
find that
so
me and them chocolate men go together like a Oreo.
ooh,
I
honey.
have dibbled and dabbled with the light skinned men, but like Kendrick said, fucking with a light skinned man is like fucking with a nigga that thinking he cuter than me. So I be having to leave them light skinned men alone. But me and them chocolate men, yes, that's my preference. I'ma just say that.
Understandable. Hey, that's something wrong with my truck. I don't know
Oh
what it
shit.
is.
Over the head them switches and
Oh boy.
shit.
So yeah, so as far as like I don't know, I don't really have a preference when it comes to skin tone. Like I said, I like them both. Um but I find like I don't know, but I find I mean I usually stick to like brown skin and dark skin. You
Mm,
know, like medium brown, light, and
yeah,
then dark. Yeah. I don't really go like I don't do like I've never dated anybody your complexion, Lily.
yeah. No,
I've
I've
never.
never dated anybody as light as me. So when I say light skin, I'm probably like I would probably have to show y'all what I mean when I say light skin, but I
Well, okay,
definitely.
so and I don't mean to be offensive when I say that. Hold on. I don't mean to be offensive when I say that. I'm just speaking like just as
Oh
terms of
no, I know
skin
I'm
tone.
bright as hell. I know I'm bright as hell. You ain't offended me, honey. Mm-mm. I love my light brightness. I know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. So I don't deal with light skin. Of course, people my complexion. No, oh my gosh, no, no. But like, what is it like? Like I consider Chris Brown light skin. And I just that's probably why I'm not too really fond of him like all the girls are, because I no. So yeah, I like the medium brown skin, chocolate
You wait. Oh, so
forward.
you think Chris Brown is too light?
I think Chris Brown is too light.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't find him. I trust as far as like aesthetically pleasing. He's not aesthetically pleasing to me. Like I don't
No,
find
not
him.
that
I
either.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Stop it.
find.
Y'all hating there. Y'all hating.
I
Nobody's
don't
hating.
find Chris.
Listen.
Nuh-uh.
I
I'm not
think I
attracted
think
to him.
I mean either. I think he's a great. I love his music. That motherfucker could dance his ass off, and
Mm-hmm.
he ain't no punk ass nigga. So
Yep.
I could appreciate all of that. But I just don't like. I don't be like, oh, girl, cause Chris Brown. Like
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
get that
don't.
vibe
Yeah,
from
me
him.
neither. I don't do. I can't do that. Um, when I say that about a man, he's usually like brown skin, like my complexion, or me or darker.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Those are the ones I be swooning over. I'll be like, oh, cause he is a nice looking man, honey. Ooh, like have you ever really looked at Denzel Washington's son, the one that's also an actor like him?
John
yes,
David
he is
Washington.
nice.
Yes, John David Washington. Oh my gosh. He is such a nice looking man. Nice looking man. Um even Damson Idris and um even that guy, what's his name? That they everybody's going crazy, Mufasa, the Pierre guy.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's nice looking, but
You
let me
look
just
at him
say,
too long, he start to get ugly.
no, wait. He has a odd look to him because of his eyes. But do you know the
Yeah.
whole family look like that? You know the
Oh,
whole family?
really?
Yes, the
They
whole
must be
family.
Proctors.
They must be what?
Proctors.
Oh,
What them? You ever heard that? I don't know if it's a myth or whatever, but it's a thing. Like if your last name is Proctor, then those people keep it in the family. Like that bloodline, keep it in the family
oh, I see what
type
you're
shit.
saying. But girl, if you see his mother, his father, and I think he has like two other siblings, if I'm not mistaken, because he took them with him to like the red carpet premiere.
Uh-huh.
Girl, when I find the picture, I'm gonna send it to you. But girl, when I tell you they're all beautiful people, like they all look nice, like you like, oh my, and I think they all got like the color eyes.
Oh
Like I think
yeah.
they all have that eye color.
That's some
So
Proctor shit.
yeah, girl. So I was just like, oh my gosh, but then that's a nice looking family. Like, they do there's a lot that they do have they have a nice looking family. Um Even the crazy guy that used to play on BMF, the one what was it? What was it? Is it Omar? No, not Omar.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Shit, what is
Yeah.
his name?
You can't stop the
That is
rain.
my man. That is my man.
I think he's handsome too. I think
He
he's
is.
handsome too.
He is.
So
He funny as hell.
You know that nigga from the UK?
Uh-huh. I love his little accent.
yep, I knew. Yep, I was like, and you know what's so crazy? So I heard that they bring them over here, like they get those, because over there they might be like, stars, but when they come over here, because you know who else got his, when they come over here, like they don't have to pay them as much as they pay American actors because they're getting like their up and coming start over here on this side, like expanding their audience. But you know who else got his start on an American, The Wire, with Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Idris Elba. He also, like, if I didn't know I now him, I didn't know he was from the UK until one day I heard him like on an interview, and that shit blew me away. I said, "Oh
106 apart.
my god, huh?"
Yeah, 106 apart. That's when I realized he was
I
from the
was like,
UK.
"Holy shit!" And even the guy from Franklin from they used to date Lori Harvey. Well, yeah, Damson. Is it Damson? Yeah, Damson.
Yeah.
Damson Idris. He said, like, they take classes so that they can learn, like they can change their dialect. Like they take like speech classes with acting and stuff like that. So I was like, I found that to be a little interesting, a
I
little
thought that
tidbit.
was I thought that was just a new wave, like go over to the UK just to get the actors and actresses because it's cheaper. Not
Yeah, that's what I
not
just
re-
said,
no
right?
no, but here's the thing. I thought that was a new wave that started around Idris Elba or something like that. Only to find out homeboy from the X-Men who
Uh huh.
was on Star Trek. He's from the UK. I was like, I
Oh,
never known that shit.
you talking about the man?
Patrick
You talking about,
Stewart
yes, 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 Patrick Stewart. Yes, yes, yes.
and the other one that played Magneto. Both of them are from the UK. I was like, huh?
Yep. Oh, you know who else was and well, obviously, is Pierce Bronson. I think he plays like 007. What is that? Yeah, he plays like
Yep.
007.
Yep.
And also who's, and you know who else I always thought was a very nice looking man, and with his, I think it's his voice too. He played, oh man, I'm trying to think. He's a white guy too, but he's an older actor. He plays like he played Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if you ever heard Silence of the Lambs.
Anthony Hopkins,
Yes,
yes.
Anthony Hopkins. Him. He's another like actor from the other side of the world. So I mean, there's a couple of them. There's a couple of them. So that you'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
that shit blew my fucking mind. I was like, who knew?
Boy, leave me alone. Hmm. Hello?
Yep.
Oh, and y'all want to mute on me. I thought y'all was gone. Where Ashton go? Ashton, don't be leaving. Bring your ass over here, boy. Oh,
I'm here. I'm just in the background doing something with my. I'm trying to do to set the TV up for
oh
my
no, I
boy.
was talking about Ashton. My bad. My bad. So y'all, how often do y'all do mental health check-ins? Like for yourself, for your kids, your spouse, or
I don't
whatever?
do them. I don't think I don't. Me personally, I don't think I do them enough. I don't think I do them enough. But this week, like the kids had regents, like well, state exams. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of did it a little bit more because that they expressed that they were having anxiety about those tests.
Right.
So I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like how y'all feeling today? How you think you did on the test? Even if you didn't do good, you tried your best. Like you get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I feel like the tests are geared towards. It's not about what the kids are learning. It's about what so that the teachers. So the state tests are really for the teachers to be able to get raises,
Mm,
and it's really for them to be able to help these kids memorize work
right.
because that's all they do. They practice. They teach them stuff so that they can take this exam and pass it. I'm talking about the whole year. That's why curriculum has changed so drastically. So
Ooh, stop. Ooh, my gosh.
Uh, I don't believe in mental health,
You don't believe in mental health. That's why you a psycho.
but I know myself, so hey,
yeah, okay, you can know yourself all you want. All right, okay, so you don't find out if your significant other is like feeling away or you just don't care,
take a
Ashton.
day off.
Okay, you know what?
Take a day off. If you're stressed, what? Uh, Make it a large. That's all I can do.
I mean, but that's acknowledging, your mental health. You need a day off. You need to, do something to recharge your energy. I mean, because a lot of shit that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, or any issues that may arise, some things can't be changed overnight or in 5 minutes or in 5 hours or even 5 days. So some things take a little longer to process. So when that arises, like, that's when the mental health check-in comes in, because you got to kind of recalibrate, you know what I mean, because that shit kind of always finds itself to the forefront of your mind. Meanwhile, you still have to take on your other daily responsibilities and shit that's not going anywhere. So you kind of
Maybe
acknowledge it.
maybe I'm just old fashioned. We ain't talk about stuff like this back in the day. But I mean, if you need a break, you take a break. I, that's how I feel. Me personally,
Yeah,
I don't
I agree.
say.
I
Oh,
agree,
go
Ashton. I
ahead.
think no, it's okay. I agree. I think that because we're so used to not like focusing on it or talking about it, I think that sometimes we miss because you have okay, so when sometimes people hurt themselves, right? When they unalive themselves. It's almost like, well, damn, like what did I miss? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, how didn't I know that?
Cause that's what I think, that's where that like hyper independence come in. Cause like you say, yeah, you might take a break, but you're not really processing or
Right.
finding a solution to how to deal with whatever you're feeling or what situation is making you feel this way. So, and even too, like some people out here are really dealing with, mental health. Shit like schizophrenia is real. It's
Yep.
not just ADHD or autism. Like we have bipolar disorder out here. Dementia in our elders is at an all-time high. Alzheimer's with them, like it's real.
So I don't mean to cut you off, but so they were saying that Alzheimer's could be linked to, I guess, your sugar intake. That they were saying, like,
Mm.
because they were saying, because what
Yeah, I
happens,
heard that too.
because also, like, so glaucoma has to do with your with sugar, like, like, well, that's what they were saying, like, they were saying that sugar is linked to a lot of these health
And I
issues
don't
in
doubt
the
it,
long
because
run.
not for nothing, what Rooster was saying earlier about all the shit, put into our foods or whatever, including the sugar, and it's not even real sugar, but then it's, the amounts that's like in like just one little 20-ounce bottle of whatever you're drinking. Like the shit is not good for you. And then you consuming 1 or 2 bottles a day of that shit for however many years. Like over time, it's just like really eroding and corrupting our bodies and our organs. Like we really need to detox and get on a vegan diet. Like we not supposed to be eating these animals for real, for real. And I'm can't talk too much about it because I'm not a fucking vegan. I'm trying, but it baby steps, okay. But but just changing our diet and stuff would be, would solve a lot of the medical issues, with us.
Agreed.
But
I agree with
they're
that.
not even giving us real food, real plants, not real animals, not real fruits, vegetables, nothing. None of
Right.
this shit is even real. It's organically modified, aka cloned or lab made or some shit. So I don't
And
know.
it's
Like,
yeah, and it's making it harder. It is. It's
yeah,
making it harder for
it's
you to
making it
make
really harder.
for
Yeah.
you to make sound decisions on based on like based on the things that are good that are the
Mm-hmm.
best thing for you and your family. It makes it very extremely hard to be able to do that.
Cause let me tell you, now I'm starting to notice, like I'll buy fruits and stuff, and
Hmm.
after like 2 or 3 days, like it's if we don't eat it, it's gone bad. Like I'm talking about, don't even think about eating that
No,
shit.
I agree with it.
And I'm
I think
like,
that
what
it
the
does go.
fuck?
It does. It
Like
is. It's going
I
by
just
faster.
bought this shit. Like how was I
Yep.
supposed to eat that in 2 days? Like. So now I'm starting to see too why, like my grandmother and them used to go to the store, every day or every other day, to cook dinner and stuff like that. It's no sense even going to the grocery store and stockpiling on food because it's going bad faster than you can eat it.
Right.
And then you spending all this money on the shit because
And
I
it
pay
costs you
for
much
groceries
more
out
You
of
you
money.
you you
pocket.
you know what, Lily? You
And it
may need to
costs you
check your
more money
refrigerator
to.
too.
You said check
Oh,
my refrigerator.
Cause
the settings.
it
Okay.
probably ain't. Yeah,
Okay. But I'm
it
saying,
probably
like,
ain't the
even the
same.
banana, like even the bananas though, like, cause I don't put my bananas in the refrigerator. Like, I don't know, but I am noticing that, like, the bread, I don't put my bread in the refrigerator. So,
Where you sit your bread in?
on the counter, not next to my refrigerator, it's on the opposite side on my counter. I know not to sit the bread next to the refrigerator, not on the refrigerator, none of that. So, it's on the counter though.
Yeah, it's, we done had some of them issues before back in the day. Like check your refrigerator, it probably ain't getting cold like you think it is and shit.
Okay.
So
Okay, I will look into
goddamn,
that though.
check your air and check the vents. That's probably what. It ain't
Okay.
it probably in your house. There's mold in the vent somewhere.
Okay. I'll look into that though. I'll tell my baby father to move it tomorrow and check it out when he come over here.
That'd be
But
something.
Yeah,
That's always something to think about. See,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
why it'd be like little stuff like this that we're supposed to be able to feed off of each other with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Cause I
when
would
you
have
have
never
a
thought,
partner or a
like I would have
significant
never
other.
even thought to, check the refrigerator. To me, that motherfucker working fine. So
No, you're right, because it's like, hey, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah,
That's the
yep,
mentality. It's like, ain't nothing wrong with my motherfucking refrigerator. It work
yep.
good,
I
you
open it, the
know.
light come on, shit cold when I pull it out. So,
Right. So you figuring, okay, it's working to its best potential.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe not now.
Yep. We'll see. Thank God for home warranty. Shit.
Absolutely. Shoot, any type of warranty, girl. Because when I buy appliances and stuff like that, I,
Mm-hmm.
girl, I be like, because what's the warranty on this?
Man.
I know they be like,
This,
I be like, I know they hate to see me come in. I don't even care though, because I
this
be like,
shit don't the quality of items aren't even like worth it
at
no
all,
more. Shit
all,
is not lasting.
at the
It's
fuck
not
all.
the yeah, it's just it's piss poor. I think they focus more on production than quality these days.
Of course, because the more they can get out, the more they could sell. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't they focus on that? You absolutely right. That is definitely their concentration. Their point, like their point of concentration is
Yeah.
definitely production as opposed to quality. See, back in the days when there were products that were made, they lasted longer because they were made of better
Better
quality.
quality. Yep.
Now
Wow.
it's not
It's
like
not
that.
like that. And it wasn't a mass like you say a mass production either. Like it was a limited quantity
Uh-huh.
available too. So it's
That's
like
true.
you got it, and it probably ain't even coming back out. Mhm.
Yep, I agree. 110%.
Yo, did y'all hear about that football player?
Yes, who beat up his girlfriend because she didn't want to be with him no more? Girl, and he's
Yo,
a
he
college football
choked her
player.
out,
And
yo.
you know he choked her to the point where she peed on herself?
Yeah, cause I watched the video. I watched her body. Yo, her body just went so limp, and then he just dropped her, picked up
And
the
kept
phone, and
and
and kept it moving. Kept it
yes.
moving.
Do you know his career is over?
It's over. Yeah, and he's supposed to be going to the Southern University College.
Yes,
Mm,
he didn't even make it to the NFL yet. Like he's
nope.
like I
Over.
was like, what? And all
Ruined.
because the girl don't didn't want to be
Want
with
to
him
be
no
with.
more.
And he's going down because she was running away from him from where it started
Yes.
at the video, like, and where he was trying to take her, like she was running away from him, and he was trying to
Right.
force her up them steps, and he
Girl.
held that girl out,
Yes, he
man.
did. And it was all because she did not want to be with him anymore. And that is the part that's like it's
That's why I
bananas to me.
said mental health is real, like emotional check-in, like you got, cause what's wrong with you, son?
Right.
What's
And you
wrong
know what? And you know the
with
other part of that, he probably don't got nobody telling him like, yo, man, you can't be doing that. Like, who's to say like, if that doesn't seem normal. That's like not the norm to him.
you?
You know what I
Right,
mean? Amongst him and his peers or however it works. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying. And
right.
that's the importance of having somewhere where you can vent or talk to or,
Yeah,
having
because
a
you
place
gotta
that you
think you
can.
got your whole life ahead of you. You about to get drafted to the
Yep.
NFL.
Why
You,
would
you
you
know
want
how
to throw it
many
all away?
females you about to
Yep.
come in contact with, and
Yep.
like that's the time I need a man to flex his chest. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Agreed. Agreed. A
whatever
hundred
you got
percent.
going on, for whatever reason she want to break up with you, it doesn't matter. You are about to be drafted into the NFL. You got this, and this going on, and she said she don't want to be with you. Okay, like,
Right. That should tell you
okay,
something.
yeah,
Right.
like,
Okay, that's our loss. And now you move accordingly. But to do that, yeah, nah, he
yeah.
he he played himself.
And
He
she
definitely
said
did.
he because I think he has charges or something, a case or something with his baby mother, and he
Um,
told her, or a prior girlfriend, and he told her that the girl lied or whatever, but then I guess she's like started seeing the red flags or whatever, and not
right.
the truth. But I'm
And
like,
they
girl,
ain't been together that long, according to like the thing that I read, like according to like some of the stuff she's been saying. She said that, like she said, I'd rather leave. She said, and I am leaving. She said my neighbor's cameras caught it, my camera caught it. So she has like multiple footage of the incident that took
that's
place.
crazy.
And
Y'all
she
ain't
was
been
like,
together that long.
she said she rather leave now when it's only been a couple of months, or you know what I'm saying, as opposed to
Yeah,
prolonging it. And then, girl, because you can imagine, you can
man.
imagine he gonna be, whoever, if he's had priors and now this situation with her,
Yeah,
that
he
means
going
this
to
should, yeah,
jail.
that means this is normal shit for him.
He's going to jail. He choked her out and she used the bathroom on herself. He's
Uh-huh.
going to
She
jail.
did.
He's
She
going to
did.
jail. And it's on camera. He's not beating that. He's going to jail.
Mm-mm-mm.
But
He just
again,
messed up his whole life.
yeah.
He just
But
messed
that's
up
the
his whole
importance of
life.
fathers in the fucking house, man.
I agree.
That's the
I agree.
importance. And even if they not in the house, because like I said, I understand shit happens. Situations don't always work out. And I don't believe in staying in a home or in a situation or relationship just for the sake of the kids. I don't believe in that. Because I think that's just gonna create a toxic, a more toxic
Right.
environment.
I agree with that too.
Back in
And
the
then
day, they might could have sugarcoated that shit and got away with it. These days, no. So, but active fathers are very much important. Very much important. And that's not to say you ain't got some fathers out here that might react in that same way because he might have got that shit from his father. His father
right.
might, because you got some fathers out here like, well, did you smack that bitch? Did you choke that bitch out?
Right. Like
Like,
it's
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
normal behavior.
Because yeah, it happens. But more than likely, a real father is steering his son in the right direction. So,
Clear of that.
yeah.
Clear of that type of stuff. Especially being that
Definitely.
you got so much riding on this. You have
Hmm.
so much riding on this. You got so much potential. You are destined for greatness.
You just
For
committed like
right. You yes.
suicide for real. Like
Career suicide
living
for sure.
suicide. Yeah.
Career suicide.
Hope it was worth it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it was. And then the part about, and I'm sure there might be another side to the story. Okay, cool. Even if there is another side to the story, I don't think that this is that was a warranted
Yeah,
uh
because the men always say, well, like in my Ashton voice, well, what she do to him?
right. And
What?
she said the reason why he got upset was because she didn't want to be like she was breaking it off with him.
So,
Mhm.
I don't
So
know,
here
man.
we are.
Whew. Mm. That is the significance. That's why I be so like on my kids' father, like, hey, listen, this is what's going on. This I know how I'm gonna respond and react, but I need them to see and know something different. So I need you to handle this.
Right, because it the most about a two parent dynamic because everything r- doesn't require the same response. Like there are some things
Yeah,
that we do need to be on board about. Like there's some
right.
things there's some things that we need to be on board about. Waha, we were talking about the young man who just threw away his whole football career for choking out his girlfriend on camera. So but So, and I just feel like, there are certain things we should be on board about. I don't think that, I think parents should at least have a united front in front of the children because otherwise, sometimes kids learn to play on that and they
Uh-huh.
pit the parents against each other.
Yep.
So, but I also think that because women handle things differently, that men who are, usually more a little bit more logical and less emotional,
Mm-hmm.
um, they are going to give it. They're going to have a different perspective because we don't think the same.
Right.
So, and sometimes having a different idea of what is happening, like a different point of view of what is happening, helps you to better understand the child, your child, or even just to give a different outlook on the situation. Because, sometimes we'll look at a situation, and because we're looking at it from our point of view, when we might miss something. So, um, it's like I said, it's always good to be able to bounce that off of even, and this is why it's important too, like even if you guys can't be together in a relationship, that you can at least be civil with one another because
Yeah.
parenting still has to take place,
Uh-huh.
even after the relationship between the adults dissolves.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean?
And
Like, if it's irreconcilable, then it is what it is. But you don't have to be enemies to raise children, and
exactly.
you shouldn't be enemies if you are raising the same children. You know.
Right.
So, like,
That's
yeah,
why I
like,
always say, like, when I be seeing like disputes between parents or whatever, and the mom keeping the kids away from the father for whatever reason, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the father being abusive to the kids, neglectful to the kids, or whatever. I'm like, you bitches don't love your kids. it is absolutely no reason, unless you know what I'm saying, he's just detrimental to their well-being and their existence, that you should be keeping that man away from his kids.
That's true. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I mean, and
And
like I said, and that too, like unless he like don't have a place to stay, he's not stable or whatever. You got to make sure your kids are in a comfortable and safe environment as well. But as their father, that's his responsibility. So anything outside of those means though, like what? Come get your fucking kid,
even
whatever.
yeah,
Like,
but you know what too? I think even with like little things, like sometimes moms can hover, right? Moms hover,
mm-hmm.
and we are a little bit overprotective, and sometimes men are like, no, like they got to learn, or
Yeah.
and that's what I mean. So it's like to have that balance. Kids need balance. All of
Mm-hmm.
children need balance. They definitely do. So, and I think that that young man, I don't know what what his childhood situation was like, but I know as an adult or as a young adult, he just made a very bad
But
choice.
yeah, he did.
He made
He
a very
did.
bad choice.
He did that. But that ain't his first rodeo. So like I said, he's seen that shit coming up. He more than likely he's seen his mom get abused either by his dad or her boyfriends and stuff.
I read that too. Some they was like, like, well, because it's the truth though. If men grow up in an abusive household, a lot 9 times out of 10, they usually become the abuser as well. Or, I'm not going to
Hmm.
say 9 times out of 10 because that's a high percentage, but there's a high percentage of men who, find abuse to be, the answer because
Uh-huh.
that's what they're used to. That's what they know. So, I definitely
And
can
then
agree
I
with that.
wonder though, because I do not all the time do we see this, but there are cases where the men are the ones being abused in the relationship. And I always wanted to know, like, well, how did they grow up? Like, cause not saying like, well, that's wrong. Like, you should, because nobody should be hitting anybody in a relationship. I'm gonna just say that. But it's like, what is wrong or what happened with you to whereas you are allowing this woman to put her hands on you and you're staying and you're like conforming and just like tucking your tail and shit. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong, son? Where's your
Well,
backbone?
yeah, it's funny though because one day I was like, I spoke to a gentleman and we were talking and he was like, yeah, like my ex-wife was abusive. And and I know that's not common and everything like that, but that's the reason why we're not together. So I totally get it because it's like more people are more it is, and there are a lot of men who are in abusive relationships. They just don't say it.
Yeah, because it's and not these women be having alcohol problems or drug problems
Uh-huh.
or just straight up evil and mean, nasty spirited, regardless, and just act completely different behind closed doors than they do in the public eye. And he's not going to say nothing, like you say, because men have a sense of ego and pride, to uphold and shit. And outside, she's going to uphold this image because that's just women. So
Just like that guy, the guy who was unalived by his girlfriend and the in Miami. Remember she unalived him in the apartment
that
and
white
then
girl,
yes, 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 yes,
hmm
yes. And then later on come to find out like when people started coming forward, they were just like, she's
she
always
was
been the
the
problem.
abusive one.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she always was the problem.
Yep.
And he still stayed. So it was,
Because I'm
just
like, how did you? Because wasn't he like in the bed and she stabbed him?
I don't remember the details, but I just know that remember they didn't indict her right away. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
because
if you
she
remember that. She was like living her
Yeah,
life all
and
free.
I was upset because
Yeah.
she stabbed him in the head, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
If
that's
I gotta look
crazy.
it up, I believe she stabbed him in the head because he was like in the bed, and I was like, how the fuck y'all? How were you defending yourself from a nigga
If
laying
he
down
right,
in
if
the
he was
bed?
laying it right, 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 right.
Like
Agreed.
what the fuck? So yeah, nah. I don't like the abusive shit. I've watched my mom go through those situations and I don't like it. And I've been in situations where we're getting into arguments and I feel like now I want to put my hands on you. I, I'm going, you know what? I'm gonna remove myself. Maybe you need to go ahead and leave. Maybe we need to go ahead and break up because I know if I want to hit you and I'm the female, I know I ain't got nothing with no man, but it's gonna start some shit. So can we just go our separate ways? You pissing me off.
Yeah, no, because that's what I mean. So it's like and it's crazy because men won't open up about it either. Like a
Yeah, they
lot of men are
won't.
just they just keep it to themselves because it's like it's embarrassing that
Yeah,
I
like I
just
said,
that's
it's
it.
an ego thing, a punch to their ego and their pride.
But the other part of that is that people don't always believe them either.
Yeah,
People don't
yeah,
always believe them.
that
People
is
don't
very true.
people don't always believe them. And
And nah, man,
so
you ain't let that girl hit on you like that. That ain't happened, nigga. You done like, nah, it did. Like, what was I supposed to do? Because men really do love when men love, they really do love,
yeah, they
and
do.
I don't negate the fact when men be like they put up with a lot of shit because they do. I don't take that from them, and especially in situations like that where you dealing with an abusive female.
Right. Be it verbal, mental, physical, yeah, whatever it
Hmm.
is. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. But
Shit, with
it's
most women,
crazy.
it's all of the above.
So, but that's another thing. Remember when we was talking about that earlier about the red flags and the green flags? Yeah, that's why when someone speaks to me in a certain way,
Yeah,
it has to be respectful. Like it has to
yep.
be respectful.
Cause not for
Especially
nothing, I might press your buttons a little bit just to see how you act when I'm irritating you, because I like this. I need you to see how I am when I'm upset, how I handle situations, be it you or somebody else, and I want to see how you handle situations when you're upset. And
right.
I want to see how you're gonna handle me when you're upset with me or when I'm irritating you a little bit.
Right, but are you going to handle me in a way that is, is it going to are you still going to be respectful even when you're angry?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can tell if somebody care about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they handle you with respect regardless of how
Yep.
angry they are.
Yep.
So I like that's why I said like a lot of times I think we forget that it's not about like when we're like engaged in combat or engaged in a disagreement, we lose sight that we're not each other's enemies. It's
A
the problem that is the
problem.
enemy,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
So I know plays it's a lot of things, a lot of factors that play a part in that. But
Yeah.
I just was like
Because
very, very surprised that, that there are a lot of men who deal with there are a lot of men who are dealing with uh
physical
yeah,
abuse.
yeah, physical abuse, like, and that's crazy to me. Like just like okay, so I don't know if you see those like it's like this meme, like the boy he kind of like skinny and his baby mother's fat, and she be beating him and stuff like that. Like and she be hitting him and he don't be trying to hit her back. He just be like he be in the like in the camera and she be like smacking him upside his head and hitting him and
Mm.
punching him. Girl, and he's like he look like he's so skinny and frail and stuff. And sometimes he be tearing up like he want to cry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like why
Yeah.
do you stay in situations like that?
Right, like, and I be so angry. I hate to watch the video, but he's posted like more than one video, and they've gone viral. And I be so angry.
Sometimes, like, do you think maybe they just doing it for the viral moments, or can you tell
Nah,
the look in his face?
nah. Like one day he was on live, and he was sitting there like talking into the camera, and she was like, "You trying to be fucking cute?" And when I tell you, this ain't no stage thing where she smacked the shit out of him,
Mm.
and then kept hitting him, and he was like trying to avoid like he wouldn't hit her back. And
Wow.
I was like, that's fucking crazy. I said he must don't have any sisters or nothing, because they need to go over there and jump on that big bitch, because
Man.
there's no way I'm gonna let my son or my brother sit there and allow you to put your hands on him.
And
Like,
I
okay,
think in looking at
yeah,
probably
nah,
their demographics and stuff, he probably come from a situation he don't have nobody. Like you say, he don't got no sisters, no cousins. Probably
right.
got put out of mom house, or mom, probably not even around. And
And
all he got is this bitch. He got pregnant.
right, and I was gonna say yes. She's. I think they have a child together and stuff like that or
Yeah.
whatever. And then it was like another video where like they're in the act of doing something, and they're like, "Oh, that's why she be acting crazy with him." No, that's not an excuse though.
Yeah, no.
That's not an excuse. So the
That's
same
why
way
I
we,
be
we would be in an uproar if it was like how we like how people are angry now about the college boy, the young man in college that he just put his hands on that young lady. Uh, it's the same way if it was if it was a if the same way that you should be outraged when it's a female being abused, we should be outraged when
outraged
it's
when it's a man.
yep,
Yep.
agreed
Yep. Cause that shit ain't cool. It's
at
never.
all.
Cause let me tell you, I teach my son not to hit females, but baby, if you hit him, he gonna knock your ass the fuck out.
As he should.
I don't need self defense, bitch. Self defense. Mm-mm. Self defense. Especially with the way these females be lying and stuff, man. Get it on camera. What Christopher J and Prince Hakeem say, get your consent forms and your NDA.
I was just watching something the other day where this girl was, oh, excuse me, the guy was trying to put her out his car and she was in the back seat and she had her car parked behind his car. She called it and she was white and then the guy was black and he was recording her and she was on the phone calling the police. Like,
Wow.
oh, he's trying to leave me stranded on the side of the road and he's in the background. Like, how am I trying to leave you stranded and your car is right behind you? The car
Mm.
is right there. All you have to do is get out of the back seat of my car and go get in your own car. No one's leaving you anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah. Then another girl, she met up with some guy off of Facebook date, like the Facebook dating app.
Mm-hmm.
She went out on a date with the guy. Like the guy ended up starting to record. Why this girl was in the car crying, acting crazy. Mind you, it's the first date. It's the first time they ever they ever went to link up with each other. And he was like, "All right, I'm gonna take you home." She called the police, like, "Oh, he's trying to sex traffic me." Girl, when I tell you the lies that she was doing,
Wow.
and then it was so crazy. Like then all these other men started coming forward, like, "Yeah, I took Shorty out. I went out with her too. Yo, she a bug out."
What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Like, first of all, because
She's always doing stuff like this.
I'm a firm believer in
Go ahead.
doing unto people as you want done unto you. Treat people how you want to be treated. Like, I believe in karma. So to even put yourself in that type of situation and knowing you're lying.
Right. And then she was like, "No, fuck that, fuck that." She like you could and this was a black girl with a black guy. Like, and I was like, wow. I was like, yo, this
What
bitch
the
is
fuck?
nuts. Yeah, I was
Like,
like, yo, this
knowing
bitch
you're
is nuts.
lying. So
Yep.
then if dude starts to comply with whatever demands you're bugging out about, you can't just tell the police, "Oh, never mind. I'm okay." Like,
And yeah, no, she was out there trying to give a full statement. She was like, "Yeah,
what?
he dropped me off in front of my house." And he was like, "Yeah, we're in front of her house and she refuses to get out of my car." Girl, when the police got there, I think they ended up taking her to the hospital and admitting her though, not because like they took what she said. Oh no, she did get in the ambulance though cuz she want a rape kit. Girl, they
What
only
the
did was to go get some. Girl, that's what I'm telling you. Like these boys, some of these women, they is some wicked women. And then Wahai says, "Shiesty ladies, should men hit back if she punched first?" I think he should. He don't
I
gotta
think
punch her.
so.
He don't have to punch her first. I mean, he don't have to punch her back, but I think he should smack her. I think he
Yeah,
should.
you can definitely smack the shit
Yep,
out of
an
her.
open hand smack, not no punch in the
Mm-hmm.
face or nothing like that. But I think an open hand smack will get her
Or
ass
push
right
the shit
together.
out of her.
Yep, or
Push
mush
the
her.
shit out of,
Mush her.
yep.
Mush the shit out of her. Yep. Mush her.
Make her ass catch whiplash.
Mush her ass. Yep. I agree with that. Yes, I do. I think that. And I do. That's why I tell my son, I tell my sons, I'm like, y'all got sisters and a mama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't be out here fighting with no girls. Don't be going back and forth with no females. And that's why they try it. That's why they
Yep.
try it when they think that you don't got nobody that'll, come
My sons
outside
don't got
for
no
you, per
sisters, but they
se.
got cousins. They
Okay.
got
Girl,
cousins.
call one of your girl cousins. Call one of your girl cousins so she can come and tear her ass up for
Listen,
putting
and
her
I got
hands on
friends
you.
with daughters.
Yep.
I got friends with daughters and
Yep.
granddaughters and stuff. Oh, I pay good for ass whooping.
Yep. I'm trying to tell you. Cause some of them I ain't gonna hold you because some of them need it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them
And listen, it
haters.
ain't nothing to just go ride through the city. Hey, who got the best hands on the block? I got somebody for you.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm that type of mother. You not gonna play with my son, baby. I'ma get your ass.
Well, I listen. I don't. Yeah, I don't blame you because that's why I said like the same way you would have like an army of men coming outside for a young lady, if
Mm-hmm.
she was wrong, if she was wronged. Yeah, baby. That's how
Yeah.
I'm wanted about my son. Sure
Yeah.
am. I don't care. So,
Not playing that.
not at all. I'm tired, Lily. I gotta lay down.
That's
I was
right.
traveling all day,
Oh,
and I know Ashley said he was coming back, but I don't know what's going on. Hello, 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 hello. Mm.
my bad. Soon as you said that, the daggone thing dropped. Now I don't know which one of me is talking. Hold on.
Oh, it's the okay. So I'm looking at the screen. If you're looking at the screen, it's the one on the right hand side
The
that's
one on the
talking.
right that's
Yeah,
talking.
that's right
Okay.
above me. That's the one that's talking. Okay, so thank you.
Okay, can you hear me? All right.
Yes, ma'am. But yeah, girl. So I know Ashley said he was coming back, but I'm tired. I need to get some rest.
Christopher J, you there or you gone too? Because if y'all gone, I'm about to end it.
Right. I think Christopher J. Oh no, he's there.
I'm
He
here.
just I was gonna say he just unmuted his thing.
Christopher
Stop.
J don't want to talk to me.
What you mean?
You've been
Look,
quiet the past 30 minutes. You ain't said nothing.
mm-mm.
Nah, I
Look.
just pulled up to my crib right now.
See?
Oh, and he taking a couple of minutes before he get out his car. You know how you need those few minutes to sit in
In
your
the
car
car,
and just
uh-huh.
and reflect,
Decompress.
right, and
Yep.
reflect on your day. Chill.
And that drive home, my goodness.
Yes. You know, sometimes I drive home in silence. I don't say nothing.
Yo, those
I
be
just
the most
I
peaceful
don't listen
car
to no
ride.
music. I don't listen to no music. I don't listen to nothing. I just be quiet. I
Traffic
just
don't
yeah.
bother you.
It don't.
Man.
And
Mm.
I just be in my thoughts. And I will say my one of my guilty pleasures is audiobooks. I love me some audiobooks.
Yo, that's funny because last night, after I ended the live, 18th was still up there. So me and him was still shooting the shit because he was asking me about scary movies and we was talking about the nun and Africa ended up coming back. And he talking about he was listening to, I think he said he was driving and listening to it, but he was listening to a scary audiobook. I think he said it. I don't know, but he said he was scared as shit. And that was too
I'm
funny.
telling you, sometimes the audiobooks are better. They're better
My
at
music is
Cuban.
she in the car
Hey
too.
y'all.
Hey. Or I don't know, I'll be listening to I'll be in the house listening to audiobooks. They be talking to me and I'm
Yo,
like,
Oh, we
that's
fucking
creepy
know.
as
We
fuck.
fucking know. You ignore everybody for your fucking audiobooks. You mother freaker.
I don't
I
know,
just
Em. That would probably freak
yeah.
me out, especially if it was a horror book or thriller book. I don't
Well,
know.
Not
listen,
her.
try
Early
it.
morning, the phone connected to the car, the audiobook is going. You hear
Listen,
me?
Oh
oh,
my God.
yes, because I need to pick up where I left off at. Especially if the book is good. Sometimes it be like a series, it be like a trilogy. So you got like got like 3 or 4 books in there. Yeah, I need to listen to all of them.
Don't get me wrong though. A good book will have you like gone. You'll be
Yes.
out of this world,
And
like
you know
for
what?
real.
And you know
She
what it is?
damn
Because
sure enough do.
you know what though? I'm always doing other stuff. Like I'm doing so much. Like I might be cooking, so I can't stop and read
But
either.
and
But
it
if I
helps
want
your
to,
creative juices too, though. It
is
helps your
it?
creative juices.
It do, but what I'm saying is for me, it's convenient, and
Yeah,
I
listening
still
to the
get the
audiobook.
right,
Yeah.
and I still get the satisfaction of like of enjoying the book, and even though I'm not the one reading it, I'm listening to it as it's being read per se. You know what I'm saying? So it just I don't know, girl, because I be listening to all kind of books, and I love me a good hood novel.
Yo, yeah. Listen, we grew up on what them Zane books. Look,
Yes,
Sister Soldier,
Zane,
the
Sister
coldest winter
Soldier,
ever.
yep,
That was
yep,
my
yep.
favorite book. Oh
Every
my
Jerome
goodness.
Dickey, Fly Girl,
Yes, Around the Way,
um,
girl,
yes,
man.
all of that. So, shoot, even the lady who wrote Waiting to Exhale, she was a black author too. She was a black author.
Can I ask y'all why high in the comments
What he
talking
say?
about domestic shit?
He said what? Wait, he said
Oh
what?
yeah, we were
Why is he in
talking
the
about
comments
domestic
talking about
violence.
domestic violence?
No, 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 because we were just no, we were talking about that. We were talking about the football player who choked his girlfriend.
Oh,
No, no, no.
Cuban
That
so
and then
silly. Cuban
yeah.
like this nigga off topic.
no, because I was like, what in the domestic is
No,
going
no, no.
on?
Because no, we because he's on topic, but we were talking
Oh,
about the young man who they say he was like a first round or like he was up there in as far as being a draft pick for the NFL. He's in college, but he choked his girlfriend until she urinated on him.
I would be mad too.
So college football 101 talking about them some ghetto ass books. They are not.
Listen,
Thank you. Not all of them are ghetto. Some of them are
no.
good. Like without the ghetto ness. Like some of them are actually good reads.
Mm-hmm.
And not for nothing, audiobooks, you can listen to any genre. My genre is, I like romance, I like uh urban fiction, like I like all of that stuff.
And those
So
books we mentioned, those books related to what we was going through growing up.
well, not for nothing, Zane was very erotic. That
Yeah,
wasn't
she
even a get
was.
she wasn't even
I'm
ghetto.
not gonna.
Like she was
She.
erotic.
Yeah, she was erotic, but like the coldest winter ever, I could kind of relate to her story a little bit. Um,
Girl, me too. Me too. The only
yeah,
part was
like I.
I never made it to like foster
Man, y'all
care or
be
nothing like.
reading them same books, but don't want to actually adapt the shit y'all be reading.
Excuse me?
Don't want to what?
Adapt.
Listen.
Some of that
No.
stuff, listen, some of that stuff is so you can live vicariously through the book.
Yeah.
Meaning like,
What was
it's
that
some of it
Zane
is
book
just
and with a girl? She had a I think she had a sex addiction, but she
hold
also
on.
was like bipolar or something.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up because I didn't read that book. That's one of the books
I
I
think
didn't
it was
read.
called Addiction. I think it
Hold
got
on. It
like a
might
blue
be. It
cover. It
might
got
be.
a
Hold
blue
on.
cover.
I'm gonna Google it right now. Don't you worry about it. Hold
But
on.
she had a sex addiction and she also I think she was bipolar or schizophrenic. One of
Wait,
them.
the girl had a sex addiction and how did she pee on him?
No,
That's
no,
the
What?
no, no.
question.
So this is we talking about something else now.
Oh
Now,
shit,
Cuban.
I'm just lost in the
Nah,
sauce.
Okay.
nah, wait a minute, hold on. So, you know that story you just told about old girl lying about being sex trafficking shit.
Yeah, the black girl who went on a date from from Facebook
You,
dating, she started
you,
bugging
you
out at
know
the
you know where
restaurant.
that you know where that was at, don't it?
What Miss Memphis?
Uh huh.
Hey
So
yo,
so
what
when
Yeah,
the
I
fuck is
Memphis.
wrong with y'all in Memphis?
I
so
hear.
so when I be telling y'all these out of pocket ass stories, y'all don't believe me. You heard M say that was wicked. You heard of Lily?
Mm-hmm. That is crazy. Memphis, y'all breed some wild motherfuckers out in Memphis,
Oh wait,
man.
wait. Okay, so
Rest in
look,
peace to my husband, though. Let's not do that.
who's your husband?
Let's not play games. We know my man, Dolph. God
Elvis.
bless his soul.
Oh
Oh yeah,
God.
rest in peace to
Okay.
Dolph. That's my
Oh
man.
gosh.
Yeah, let's just put
Wait.
that out there.
Hold on. Wait. Okay. So Lily. So yes,
Huh?
addicted, Zane
Addicted.
addicted, and then also Sex Chronicles.
Yeah, Sex Chronicles, that was my shit. But
Wait, Sex
Addicted, that bitch
Oh,
Chronicles.
was
y'all be
crazy.
listening to the sex, huh?
Hold on. Then it was Dear G Spot, and then it was I don't really see too many. I don't see no
I ain't
other.
read
Now
that one.
she might have some other ones, but But oh, girl, wait, because let me tell you, it might be available on audiobook. Girl.
Okay,
Oh
let me check
God.
my
Oh, getting Buck Wild, the Heat Seekers, the Sisters of APF, Shame on It All, Nervous, Skyscraper, Afterburn, and Love is Never Painless.
I read
So,
Nervous.
and then it says that also too, Zane is the editor of Chocolate Flavor and Caramel Flavor. So I guess
Mm.
those
Shut
are
up,
books like
Wody.
somebody else's books. So,
Okay, you with the eroticas?
yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. Wait, because do you know that they say Zane, whose real name is Christina LaFern Roberts,
Oh wow.
listed her total assets at more than $1.4 million, including her $950,000 primary residence in Upper Marlboro and a
Oh,
$530,000 investment property in Bowie, according to court records.
Oh, she out
okay,
here with
Miss
that
Christine.
bread. She
Uh
out
huh.
here with that
Go
bread.
girl.
Yep.
Nah, y'all gotta add up all the freaky hoes that done spend money on them freaky ass books.
Shut your ass up, Ashton.
His,
Cuban,
his dick,
Wody
his
Haiti.
dick was long as a log, tearing my vagina up. How you read them books in jail?
I see Wody in the comments popping it. Wody,
No,
what is you talking about
he's
here?
just
Like,
talking junk. He just because I was talking about audiobooks and stuff.
And Wody, we gave you love earlier. You wasn't even here. Don't be coming up here talking shit.
right, like, Wody,
I,
you adding somebody else to the relationship? Because is you advertising right now?
I read one of them Zane books in jail. Boy, that was wrong way to be reading that motherfucker.
What y'all doing? Well, Cuban and Ashton.
Huh?
What y'all
Oh,
doing?
I'm on my way home.
Shit, I had to put gas in the truck.
Oh, you thought it was broken and needed gas.
That motherfucker still
What up, though?
broke.
Wody in the building.
Wait, why
What,
What
nobody
good,
did an
Wally?
intro for
what's wrong with it,
Wody?
man? I'm good with Christian
Wody, get
J.
out of here. You in the
What?
comments
Up,
really
Water.
popping
Yeah,
it.
you know I talk my shit. You know I be popping my shit. But nah, I'm at this damn golf place with the family because I was gone half of the day at the gun range. So they wanted to go do something.
Okay, Wody, the family good, mama love good.
Yeah. I
Okay,
done,
that's
I,
good.
I done spent too goddamn much money today, goddamn me. I'm ready to go back to work.
Okay, spend it up.
Sound like Ashton with that goddamn me.
Hey,
Well,
man, look at here. This shit is expensive out here, goddamn it. But I ain't tripping. Fuck it. That's why I go to work. Yeah.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Hey,
I ain't tricking shit.
Well, it ain't balling if you got it, Wody. Damn.
I look here, look. Y'all know me. I play. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
You
I ain't
got it.
got it.
You
you
got
got
it for
it.
the
You got a
family.
whole
It's for the
acres
family.
and
You got
some.
it.
Yeah, you right. You right, Lily. It's for the family. I got it.
It's
That's
for the
different.
family.
It's for
Y'all
the
already
family.
know.
I ain't worried about it. I spend it for the family.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. But nah,
so,
man.
so oh,
Wait, what
oh,
shit?
go ahead,
What you
Wally.
was talking about, Wody? Hold on a second. Let me see here. Oh, so y'all can share a dead nigga, but not a nigga that's living. What?
Get them M. Mm-hmm.
First of all, nobody ain't sharing no goddamn Dolph. We can all agree that he was a good artist. We can
And I
agree that he
wasn't
was a good
sharing him. That was
artist.
my man.
Oh, you heard what she said. She said what she said. And
Thank you.
okay. And baby, please, trust me, they sharing the live ones too. The live ones too. Shit now. Don't
Oh,
get
they
me
sharing. They just don't know they sharing.
right, that's what I'm saying.
This between me and them
Unwillingly,
niggas. I'm gonna tell you the
willingly,
truth.
whatever the
Goddamn it.
fuck,
It's up to you if you believe it or not.
Some of them know
I
they
ain't, I,
sharing.
I ain't telling the truth. You
Nah,
catch
I'm gonna
me.
tell them the truth. Look, I'm gonna tell them the truth. Fuck it. Hey, you don't
Ashton,
believe it? That's
shut
on
your
you.
ass up. You ain't
I'm
even.
being
You
honest.
ain't cheating.
But when somebody tell you
Okay,
they seen me
good.
in man mouth somewhere, I don't hear a goddamn
So,
thing 'cause I already told you.
so, so, Q, when I call you with my girl in the background, you gonna say that same thing, right?
Sure am. Ashton is not a
Damn,
cheater.
damn.
It ain't cheating if
Thank
they
you.
know.
You know what, Wody? Good night.
I'm just saying, you call it cheating because you don't know about it, right? So if a motherfucker tell you about it, you can't say you didn't know.
Wody done came up here
Wody, don't
and
start
really
your
started
shit,
popping
okay?
it.
Don't
I'm
start
being
your
Okay.
honest. That's
no,
it.
no,
Y'all hate
don't start your
honesty. Y'all hate the
nonsense.
truth.
Be
No, ain't
good,
nobody, don't
Wally.
nobody hate the truth, guy. Oh my gosh, listen, you
We
guys
know how
know
you give
us.
it up, Wody.
Yeah, you guys know us. Like we know you guys. We've gotten acquainted with you. I think we've been on these panels long enough with one another to understand the dynamic that we all have and everything. We don't think that you guys are liars. We believe
Good.
you
I'm
when you
glad you
say
feel that
these
way.
things. We
We
believe you when
appreciate
you
it.
say these things
But you know how they say
and
everything you
everything.
do in the dark will come to the light? That's why I do everything in the daytime, goddamn me.
You know
All
what?
right, daytimer.
Wally, you need to be bust upside your head. You and Ashton
Ah,
both.
shit, I wish a motherfucker would. You got me fucked up. Ha, see, I don't play them games. Been there, done that. No, I don't get down like that,
Not been
Claire.
there,
Uh,
done that.
He said,
Yeah.
been there, done that. This man
now,
is
I,
crazy. He forgot
I'm
he from
glad you said that,
Louisiana.
cause I be lying.
Oh no,
I'm
Ashton,
glad you
no, no,
stuck
no,
up
no,
for
no.
me.
Hold on. Yes, I'm not gonna
I
hold you.
lie to
Wait,
women,
wait.
but I don't lie to my
Hold,
friends. So.
hold
You
on.
lie to everybody.
Shit.
Shut up.
Ashton, Ashley, I think you only tell us a little bit of the truth.
He
So, and
do.
then the
He
Right.
rest of
do.
it, is psychopathic shit that you be
For
having
real.
going on.
All right,
So,
y'all. Let me drive these people to the house. I'll be back if y'all still on.
All
okay.
All
right.
right.
All
Be
right,
Uh,
safe.
we'll
Okay,
do.
Wody done
see,
tapped in. Not because of
I feel
Ashton, though.
I feel like you lying to your partner that ain't nothing. Now lying to the people around you that's an issue.
Are you stupid right now? For real.
Nigga, lying to the
Eh,
bitch you sleeping with every night is insane.
Right, you
bros before
fucking
hoes.
nut.
I
Y'all
told
ain't
you
never
he's
heard
a
Oh,
that before.
psychopath. Yeah,
she's a part of your circle too, you
Let
idiot.
me ask you a question. You know what? I ain't even gonna do it to you. I'm gonna just talk to you privately, see what's going on with you. Because that's some nut shit for real.
you said I'm gonna talk
Uh,
to you
Get
privately.
them together, Cuban. Get them together.
Yeah, privately.
bros before hoes.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, bros before hoes sounds a little hoe mofo.
Well, guys,
But
I'm getting off. Okay, I'm gonna lay down. I love
Okay,
y'all.
and good
all
night.
right, wait, love y'all. Why the
Uh,
fuck you love everybody else? I'm gonna
Oh
just
my
hold on,
gosh,
hold on.
Jackie.
I
What
love
time is it?
you,
11
love.
o'clock.
What that mean, nigga?
Shit.
You've been going for
That
about.
young, that young
Oh my gosh,
boy.
no, I ain't got one yet. I'm looking for one. I'm looking for a good one.
Looking for what?
He said a young boy, a young bull.
Looking for some fun apple cold.
I'm sorry. I had to get it out. He said it, so I
I'm
had to get it out.
crying.
Lily, you did you peep nigga Lil almost got caught up the other day?
She almost what?
She almost got caught up the other day.
Who?
N-
Who?
no.
Nigga the
What?
Lord. So
How?
I asked her, I asked her, did she move to Florida? She told her she moved to Florida. I said,
She
oh, you
did.
got your a little young boy, a little Kodak Black. She said, yeah, I like a little, I got one, a little situation. And then she got on here the other day and said, my baby dad is here right here. We
She
be
Oh,
did.
watching the
She
show
did
all the
say that.
time.
She
oh
did. She did.
shit.
She did say
Damn, I
that.
ain't even peeped that.
I didn't hear the other part of that, but I did hear her say that the baby daddy was right there because then truth whatever, red pill truth whatever, red pill ranger whatever the hell he is, whoever, what's his name. Anyway, he was in the comments talking about that's right, that's good that you got the father right there, you doing the right thing, da 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 da, because the rest of y'all be sleeping with, he start going on his little tangents and shit. So
Yeah, I was gonna say something. I was like, nah, look,
you ain't want to blow her
as
up.
long as he in the house.
You ain't want to blow her up.
Well, you did it now.
Right, because if
He
he
ain't, they
watching,
ain't listening there.
you don't know that.
He might come back.
She said he don't watch the show by himself. He watch it when
Oh,
she be on the
Oh,
when
show.
she's watching it, because he be giving his 2 cents in the back. That's what,
Yeah,
giving his opinion in the back. So
see, so yeah, you caught it too, huh?
yeah, I did. I remember when her saying she moved to Florida, and then when you said, and I think I was on too when she started talking about the when you said, oh, you like, I do remember you saying something about
yeah, because
Kodak
that was
Black.
last night.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I
then
didn't.
she came on the night before too.
Yes, yes.
Well,
I ain't
So
gonna blow it up by the spot, little Lord. You got a happy home, look. Oh shit, oh. Thank God.
He said, "Oh shit, thank God."
Good, good, Ken.
What up, y'all?
Why you say
Good,
thank
good.
God?
I thought that was him popping up. Shit, you got me
Oh,
fucked up.
who's that?
Who
You
that
so
is
rich, who
calling?
popped up?
A nigga, the Lord, baby daddy.
Who?
Oh, naked allure,
Nigga, the
baby
Lord.
daddy.
Who's her baby daddy?
We don't know him.
Oh
Uh,
So what the fuck?
no. Shit.
I'm walking my cat.
You're
Walking
walking your
your
cat.
cat. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Um,
it's got a little GPS tracker on it.
Okay
interesting.
now.
Yeah, on that note, I'm about to go hop in the shower. I'll be back, y'all.
Alright,
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
about
I
to.
agree
I'm
with
about to
alright,
get
that.
back
fat and
in.
funky
I need to
Christopher.
relax. You know
No,
what,
that's what
Jack? I
that's
know
what
that's what you call it said. That's what Rooster said. He was
Nah, I
like,
fuck with you, Chris. I fuck with you. That nigga came on here for necks and blood.
"Yo," he just spazzed out so crazy for no reason.
Man,
He just went, yo, he just went from like 0 to like 1,000, like immediately. Like it just was like, what?
I'm
What the
telling
fuck is
y'all,
happening, you big
yo,
fat motherfucker? You what?
yo, he was on something.
Yo, I don't care what nobody say. He fuck with that sugar booger
He do he
or
something
that
because he
booger
too
sugar.
full of himself. Like nigga, who are you
Either that,
even?
no, either that or that goddamn that E&J was kicking his ass. You hear
It
me?
was
Man,
something.
Boobop bit the shit out of him.
It sure did. It laid him
Yo.
clean the fuck out. You hear me? He gonna be look. He gonna fall asleep over there. He gonna fall asleep by the grill.
Mm.
He gonna
Uh,
be. He
I
gonna be.
told y'all,
He gonna be.
Aaron don't be want to leave.
Whatever. I'm out of here. I really am this time.
Yeah,
What?
it's okay. You can stay. You ain't gotta act like you don't like it here.
You could fall
I love
asleep,
it
Em. I'll
here.
mute you, Em.
No, I ain't fucking with y'all. No, never again.
Yeah, because
I'm.
I just want y'all to know before you leave him with them tariffs. We finna see bitches going back to ugly. We finna be what 3,500.
Well, shit, because not,
iPhones finna.
not for nothing they paying right now. They paying $600 for a wig, right? They paying. I'm just and that's just like that's like I think that's on the low end. They paying $600 for a wig, right? I mean, okay, maybe 200-300 on the low end, high end 1,000, right? Okay, cool. When these tariffs go up and these hair care products and all that stuff, baby,
Mm.
mm-mm-mm.
Everybody going back natural.
iPhones finna be 5,000.
I
Or
read
It's
bring
a
somewhere
y'all here
that
the Android.
iPhone. Well, I'm not iPhone. I read somewhere that Apple had like flew a lot of iPhones and shit over here, like at the end of March before this tariff shit start happening,
because
to
they
like
probably knew it was gonna
avoid,
happen.
yeah, to like
Yeah.
avoid the cost increase or whatever of the phones. Cause let me tell you, I'm not paying $3,000 for no cell
But
phones.
guess what? They
Bullshit.
know that. But these telephone companies know that.
Yeah,
They
they
know
know
that
that.
nobody's
Yeah.
gonna be paying for a fucking phone for fucking 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because usually you pay off a phone, like what I think it's 18 months. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving it's like 18 months and it's like $25 or $35 a month for 18 months. And then and then the phone is paid off. Nobody's paying $3,000 for a fucking phone
Nope.
for you to have to get a new one when the next one come out after.
Shit,
Right.
I think Apple customers will pay that $5,000.
Yeah, no, not just Apple customer.
Yeah, not
You,
me.
you, you see how
I
they
be a
buying them
crack phone
Cybertrucks?
shorty.
You see how they buying them Cybertrucks left and right? They let them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yo,
they
they
are.
are because I've been
They
seeing
ugly.
the increase of
Shit
them
is
out here
ugly.
where I'm at, and I'm like, ew, they're so fucking
Yeah,
ugly.
they're very ugly. First of all, they remind me of they put me in the mind of a military invasion.
Yeah,
That's
I
what that
seen somebody they had theirs wrapped. I forgot what color it was, but that shit made it look worse.
yes. I've seen one wrapped too. Like and it's like I seen one wrapped in like metallic. Like like that iridescent like when they
Yeah,
move they
yeah,
change. So
that's what it
yes, I
was.
seen
Yeah, and
that.
that shit was
I seen
it
one
made
of
it look
those like
ugly.
that and I seen a Range Rover wrapped like that. I was like, "Oh, y'all just fucked up the car." Jesus. Why some people just gotta leave well enough alone. But yeah, no. I just want to take a little nappy nap. I don't know. I might get back up and see what y'all doing.
All
Good
right,
nipping
then.
out.
Thanks for
Yeah.
stopping by.
And of course I had to come and support my ladies.
Appreciate you.
Later, Earl.
Okay, I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, yeah. No,
Ashton, you ain't on the road yet.
I just pulled over. Shit, man, I just drove what 9 straight hours today. Nigga pulled over here. They got on the show. All right, let me chill. Then got on Brownie show, so that was another 4 5 hours nigga wasted. I can check up.
You glitching and
So I
shit.
definitely got to drive what about 12 hours tomorrow.
Mm.
I ain't ready. Well, oh well. This shit far as hell. Pennsylvania to Chicago. I didn't know that was 11 hours.
Mm. You gotta get up early then, huh, Ashton?
Nah, I drive till the sun come up. That's the case.
Oh my God. You need to get on the
I ain't no morning
schedule,
person.
sir.
He need
I
to do
can't do
something
that.
with himself.
He said, I get
I'm
there when I
trying to.
get there.
I
Yeah,
like
I
get there
gotta
when
be
I
there
get
at 8
there.
in the morning. Monday, so I just ride all day tomorrow.
What's all day? Another 8 hours?
11.
Shit, 12.
Oh wow, you gonna put in that much work?
Yeah, yeah. Gonna knock it
S-
out.
So you need to be getting up at like 5, 6 in the morning.
What
Yeah,
time
I
is it
think
where
maybe
you at?
11. 11:48.
What? Okay, it's 11:48 here too. So you gonna get up at 11 o'clock in a.m.
Yep. 11,
Why not
12.
earlier?
I'm too
I
tired.
don't know. Yeah, if I get up, I get up, but I doubt it. I ain't got to be there
You always
Monday though.
downtown.
In the morning.
Okay. So how was the McDonald's?
Yeah, I'm gonna bit my finger off.
This is a
Mm.
motherfucking lie. Shut your ass up.
Man, that hot spicy with honey mustard, boy.
I
Ew.
like hot mustard.
I hope you got a bathroom close by.
Yep.
Ew.
I
Stop,
don't know how you eat
please. Don't make my
McDonald's.
stomach turn.
Ashton
I
don't
like
love
their French
himself.
fries,
He eat
especially when
McDonald's.
I'm drunk.
Mm-mm. Stop eating it.
I just ate at a place called Culver's or something like that. Y'all heard of that?
I know.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Brownie heard of
Covers?
this shit.
No.
Culver's or Culver's. It was cool.
Who said yes?
Keys.
Ken.
Oh shit. Keys. That's the one who be showing the game and shit, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Damn, Ken, where you been at?
Okay.
Scratching cat.
Oh.
Scratching cat.
Mm.
that
Not scratching cat.
was good.
I'm ready for us to expand, boy. See how this shit look. I think I think this shit gonna turn out.
We got 5 viewers. Who are 5 viewers? Put a 1 in the chat.
Put a one in the chat. They just want to
It, it,
watch
Uh-huh. They
and
just gonna
listen.
watch. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna
Think
do it.
about it.
I, I I know who it is. Ain't nobody but DB. Oh, cheap ass. Yeah. Who else? Uh, Sugar Bone. Who else?
I don't like them quiet watchers.
Shit. Most motherfuckers. Yeah, everybody lie tonight.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah. Get about 1 o'clock,
Shut up.
motherfuckers be scrolling over here. It's gonna be too late then. I only go to sleep.
Hey, listen, I
Dog.
probably do because I ain't go to
Willie
sleep
fell
until like
asleep on here before.
Yeah, dog
I
fight.
sure did. I always fall asleep on this motherfucker.
Got a dog fight
Lily,
going
what?
on.
I be out as soon as I turn on my stomach.
Not as soon as yeah, that's what I be saying. Like as soon as I turn on my stomach, don't talk to me,
Cause I be
cause I ain't
trying
got
not
no
to get
response for you.
comfortable. I be trying not to get comfortable, but then Ashton be having people up here talking and hogging the conversation, and it be then 20 minutes, motherfuckers still talking. I tuck in, and
Oh
that's a
yeah, no,
wrap.
we
I
moving
know.
on to the next subject. Y'all gonna shut up about that next?
Shit, I be trying to
Uh,
interject, but yeah, so
No,
I be
you
like,
don't,
fuck
that's
it.
why I
Lily.
be
You did.
telling Vic.
I came up here. Russo was still talking. You ain't interjected.
Nope, I
No,
know, not today. Nope, I said I wasn't saying
yesterday she was
shit.
on his ass.
I said I'm gonna let y'all see how he be.
I came
Yeah,
back
Vic,
from getting good little situation, and he was still ranting. I'm like, nah, nobody told him
I
to
yeah,
think
shut
he
the
was
fuck
putting
up
us to
yet.
sleep. I think he was
yeah,
putting
Vic,
us to sleep for real.
Vic could talk your ass to sleep. That's why I don't have no problem dropping his ass
You don't even
every
know what the fuck he
time.
be talking about no more. Like how did we get here, sir?
That nigga, every time he get on here, viewers will be dropping like flies.
Damn shame.
Don't sabotage somebody else's shit.
But nah, for real.
uh, I had that boy blocked for a long ass time.
He lucky I ain't
Yeah.
ban his ass.
Oh shit, boy. I want to see the terror shit for real. Like I ain't just talking about it for a subject. I want to see this shit.
You want to see
Why you
I
what?
want to
so
see
pressed for us to spend our
the
money?
terrorists. I ain't
Why you
spending
want to
shit.
see it? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, listen, you could
Cause
see shit and shit right now. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I really want to see like is the goddamn so we get oil from other places. Is trucking gonna go back to what it used to be? Like truck driver used to be the next thing the dope boy. I want to see if bitches finna stop wearing wigs and shit and then be looking ugly like they used to. I really want to see this shit.
You need life.
That mean OnlyFans going
If
bankrupt.
What you say, Cuban?
they didn't stop
Yeah,
wearing
she
wigs
wanna.
during COVID, women are so creative. They will start doing their own shit. They don't need nobody to do it. Look how many entrepreneurs were made through COVID when everything was shut down.
Mm, that's true.
So why are you bringing up wigs? I don't know about out where you. I don't know if you didn't. If y'all didn't
You go in and out, Cuban.
experience that, nail techs. I said these motherfuckers turned into nail techs, hairstylists out of nowhere. Like people was making clothes
You go in. Is she going in and out on your end too, Lily?
They're
Yeah.
making clones?
that
She
was
said
like really, really
clothes.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Out of
Yeah, she's breaking
about
up for me.
that.
Cuban, you breaking that bad, boo.
Maybe it's me. I'm gonna drop and click back in.
Yeah, that's just in New York. 'Cause rent too high. These motherfuckers were dying out here.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker couldn't sit still. I was, I was talking to bitches. Bitch started trying to go out on dates. Bitch, it's a virus. What is you,
She was hungry.
man? I'm like, nigga, we can DoorDash. I pay $100. Like, nah, I want to go out. What the? And then I was talking about this the other day.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear
Yeah.
you. Go
Why the other
go ahead,
phone
Q.
ain't dropped down?
It's gonna drop.
Shut up.
But no, with every disease, nigga, it's always around too. I'm like, y'all don't be worried about that type shit.
I do. Afraid than a
Motherfuckers still go.
motherfucker.
Then in New York, y'all had to get vaccination cards and shit.
I didn't get no motherfucking vaccination because I'm not putting nothing in me to prevent. Y'all putting a disease in me to prevent it. Does that make sense?
Man, I ain't get that shit either.
They said that shit caused heart problems and shit.
Man, my kid's dad had to get it because of his job, and I think he ended up getting COVID anyway. And his shit was fucked up. He couldn't smell. He couldn't taste nothing. Couldn't move. He was like so weak.
You know what? Before we actually knew what COVID was, you remember when they were saying it's in Tennessee, Texas, and shit, and 5G towers.
Mm-hmm.
I caught this shit.
The radiation. That's what they was
I
like.
caught. I know for a fact I caught this shit. Now I couldn't get out of bed for like a good week.
Mm-hmm. Creating a respiratory infection.
Man, it was so hard to get out of bed. I'm just sweating and shit. I just knew I was dead. Man, we need another round. What y'all think? I blew that money.
No, we don't need no more COVID shutdowns.
I think we do. We need one more. I spent that money too fast. I was balling like Cash Money Millionaire.
Mm.
I'm all in Dallas. Lily, I'm finna say, no, never mind.
Yeah, you talk about them Trump bucks.
What?
Shit, I
Th-
don't know who bucks it was. I was spending that shit.
That's right. Those are our bucks, man.
Y'all
They
heard they
said
say
we supposed to get
Trump.
another round of stimulus checks.
Man, I believe it when I see it.
I said that was the beginning of universal basic income. That was like the
Mm.
trial. My dog just opened my door for me. Thanks a lot. Stupid.
Not
Yeah, I
giving
thought
it
that
to
was
us every 4 or 5 years. How the fuck we supposed to live off that?
no. I'm thinking every month it's going to go out, to
Mm.
everybody.
I think we need something like the UK. Is that the UK with free? They don't have to pay hospital and shit. We need something.
I don't know.
'Cause goddamn, this ain't it. Nigga gotta work, get taxed on for tax to then go out shop on and pay tax on what I spent. Man,
What you already paid tax on. It's crazy.
the ghetto, nigga. I swear to let me blow up, nigga. I'm moving to Thailand.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. I saw those videos. Guys move off to Japan and Thailand and stuff.
Man, you hear me? I'm moving something. Nigga, I ain't got to be here.
You can go over there and teach them how to drive in America and make probably a good living.
Nigga, what?
I'm saying you could go over there and just teach them how to drive in America, you know what I mean? Teach people before they go to America how to actually drive in America, and you'd be able
Man, look,
to.
they ain't coming over here like that.
Sure, they are.
They ain't coming by the boatload to make no classes
I'm
like
talking
that.
about even tourism. You know what I mean? They got to learn how to do that over there.
What I'm supposed to do? Download Grand Theft Auto and say, here, have a blast.
There you go. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good idea, man.
they ain't like niggas over there in Japan.
I don't know about that.
Lily, you
Mm,
better go to sleep.
mm-hmm.
I'm finna see you this video of this nigga who been hating on us for a good little minute.
Okay.
And we were cool at one point, then the nigga just started hating. So,
Ain't that
gone,
how it
gone.
always start?
Man, what? Let's show you
That's
how
how
lame
it
this
do.
nigga is.
They
Let
come
me
over
get the
here,
link real
get their
quick.
little fame, and then get their little clout, and then they get to talking shit, throwing dirt on the nigga name.
Let me look for it real quick.
Here's how many cats you got.
3.
I want a cat. I want a what is it? A Siberian cat? I want one of those. I think I'm saying it right. I'm probably saying that. Ashton, we were supposed to do a Sunday reset.
what you mean?
We was gonna go live tomorrow and do a Sunday reset.
Just let me know.
Since you gotta
I
be
sent,
12 hours on the road.
yeah, I just sent you the text so you can end the show whenever you ready. So I'm gonna
Alright.
watch that motherfucker too to see what they talking about. And then pay attention to how ain't none of that nigga shit here like this.
Alright, bet. I'll
Uh,
talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
I,
I'm gonna
I
I'm gonna
can't.
I'm gonna check on my chickens.